Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is BKFC 29 night, and this is your boys Mike and Mish here with a fight companion. What's up, Mike?
What's going on, man?
Yo,
So we
guess
just
what?
got done watching the prelims, right?
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about that for a
And
second.
all right, I'm gonna say it right now,
Go
and
ahead, man.
I have to because I'll tell you what, I really, really, really like Brian Maxwell, but I've got to call it here. He's got to stop fighting. I just cannot watch him be beat down like this every single fight. The guy's a good guy. I want to, meet up with him when we go to an event, have some drinks and talk with him about his future and stuff like that. But I think
Dude,
it's over for him. I can't watch it anymore. It's
here's
too
the
much.
thing. He gets hit way too like you and I were just talking about it when they break action. And he takes his 8 count, and then Big Dan asks him if he's good. He's good. He's bouncing around. He's spry. He's like, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm good."
Yeah.
As soon as action starts, he stands flat-footed and he starts getting hit, dude. What the
Hmm.
fuck?
Yeah. Yep. You know,
Who do we got in here? Big Ben, of course. We got Michael Quigg. What's going on? We got Mike Hanowski. He says no chin at all. Susan Walker, of course. Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Mike and I had ourselves a goddamn day, everybody. It is drill weekend for us. We had family day today, and whew, it was a busy one, I'll tell you. And now here we are after a busy night. After a busy day, we're here, and the main card is about to kick off, right, Mike?
yeah, man. It's a change. So this has been the weekend of changes in combat sports, right? I mean,
The weirdest weekend ever.
right? We we
Yeah,
have we have Fanny Palumpi visa issues because of rules of COVID, apparently. And she has to switch spots with Segala, who just a few weeks ago got her stuff, her other fight changed at the last minute. And then you go over to UFC, and man, that's like the most ridiculous. Like they cancel, Dana White cancels the press conference 7 minutes in. They're like, we're calling it off. And then they switch 3 fights all around, all crazy. So it's been a pretty wild
you know,
combat sports weekend.
dude, it was. And my my buddy who used to I've talked to him about him on the show before. Chris Simmons, who I was learning jujitsu from, nasty fucking jits guy, um, was a pro MMA fighter. I want to say he had like 11 fights or something like that. He had a pretty good career. He was over, and he was asking me about that. He was like, "Dude, was that all set up?" He was like, "Was that a big fucking setup from the jump?" And I was like, "Dude, I don't believe in those kind of conspiracies, but this one does seem kind of fucking silly, don't you think?" With
It is unbelievable.
the Nate Diaz, Tony Ferguson. I've never seen it where 6 fighters, their fights got canceled. All 6 fighters lose their fights, but all 6 of them are still on the card, just scrambled up and in different orders on the card. It's just wild. Hey, let's play a drinking game tonight, everybody. Let's call it Right There with Chris Lytle. Okay.
Right
Now,
there.
this is going to be a fun game because I want you guys all that are watching BKFC 29 to pay attention to how many times Chris Lytle says right there. Just take a little sip every time you hear right there. I'm telling you, you guys will be shithoused by fight 3.
You're gonna be wasted.
Schwasted.
Yeah, they're gonna be wasted.
Dude, huge card, man. I can't wait to watch this one. We got Britain and Segala in the main event. Dude, what did you think? What did you think about Dyer and that was kind of a little silly.
Dyer and Riggs.
Yeah. I
I was confused on what happened. To be honest, did he trip?
I don't know. It
Did
was
Riggs trip and fall forward? I was like, are they wrestling? Did he trip? I'm not
it,
really exactly sure.
it almost looked like that almost looked like it was set up because because of the weird way that Dyer went in on him, man. It was fucking silly.
I think just something got messed up. I think he tripped or something happened, and it didn't work out the way he wanted it to. But yeah, it was a little weird. It was a little weird. Yes, Michael Hanowski said it was kind of corny. Yes, I think a lot of people are saying it looked a little corny. we love you guys, but a little bit corny there.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like
There's
it at
always
all.
a next time. There's always the next time. We still love you.
Crystal Pittman just texted me. She said, "Are you guys live?" Yes, do
No, we're not. We only asked you hours ago.
I said that. Yes, do not.
Yeah, you could also take a shot every time we say Stu Nod. Take a sip when you hear right there, take a shot when you hear Stu Nod, and you're going to not wake up tomorrow. You could quite possibly be dead. And actually, let's have a couple of people sign some.
Hey, guys, since we're here, and it's drinking games with Kyle and Mike while we watch BKFC 29, might as well go through some of the people that we got coming on. We're going to start off. Our first guest of the companion tonight will be Martin Smash Brown.
Yeah, he's a fine companion of ours.
He is a fine companion of ours. We're gonna have the birthday girl, Christine Faria, come on and talk a little bit before the Jenny Savage fight. A little surprise for you guys. We're going to have Yuli Diaz and Francesco Ricci coming on. They are going to be hanging out together at Yuli's house watching this event. And those two fellas are going to come on and shoot the shit with us for a little bit.
Yep.
And we're going to have Chevy Bridges come on before the Kai Stewart fight because, those boys have had some words for each other in the past. And we're interested to hear. But I just got a text from Crystal. She might come on as well. Maybe we'll see Jared Warren. This could be a very festive evening.
Another secret guest.
And while we're doing this, guys, guess what? I'm going to be working on First Sergeant shit because right over here on my other computer screen, I am going to be working on a fucking PowerPoint because I got a 0700 meeting tomorrow morning with all my Stu-Nod platoon sergeants. Yeah. What is it? Yeah.
Just do it at 06.
I guess I could. I could get up at 5:30, get my uniform on, shave, run into work, do the slide.
For all you Stu Nods out there, 06 is 6 a.m., okay? And 1800 is 6 p.m. Shit. Listen up and learn. God damn it.
Listen up and learn. Guess what? Guess what time it is? OMG, Kyle. Yeah, that's right. I'm the boss.
Hey, take a guess. Do you know what's in my cup right here? Kyle, you can guess. What is in my cup? You see that coloring?
I say that's vodka and Red Bull.
That is correct. You know it.
Right.
So you got to break this out.
Oh, shit. Martin Brown's in the house. What's up, dog?
What's up? We's got the drink.
Oh, man. I tried to get it off camera. I lean over like this a little bit.
What you got in that cup, buddy?
Nothing, man. Water. A little bit of H2O.
Oh, man.
The good stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, Martin. Our boy Brian Maxwell just did it again.
I mean,
we just got done saying, man, we love this dude. He's like the nicest kid ever. We see him at all the events. He hangs out with us and stuff. But for Christ's sakes, man, he gets hit way too goddamn much. And to get knocked down 6 times in 2 rounds, like, what the fuck, dude?
I don't believe Brian be getting hit like that, though, man. I mean, I saw him get hit a couple good shots in this fight, but I think Brian know his place in the sport. Man, he once he start getting whacked, I think Brian will just lay it on down. I think,
Martin.
I do think this though. Here's what I can do it. I think he does serve like I think he serves like a purpose, I think if he still can show the crowd something, you know what I mean? Like if you bring a new guy in and you don't want him to take a risky fight and you just need to see what he got, like see if he more of a technical fighter, if he a brawler. You gonna put Brian in there because Brian got to at least get hit before he go down, so he can give you somewhat of a fight. I think he can still pick up some checks. But you expecting him to win a fight now? I don't know about that.
I want to see him win a damn fight. Right in the beginning of this fight, he like caught Leo Bercier with like a shot, something short, and then like got to grab the back of his head or something, like gave him like an uppercut. I was like, oh yeah, and the dude just came up, boom, hit him one time, he fell. I was like, no what the fuck just happened? Like I
That
thought he was
could Brian say that wasn't part of the plan. You know, I was supposed to be whooping your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Damn it.
Oh shit, he hit me.
Hey, Mike Hanowski says, look at this here. He says we got Patrol Man live on the show tonight.
That's what they think. They think I'm patrol man.
He thinks you Patrol Man. So while Martin is on the show with us, you know, maybe hands in front of him in the prayer position, we get Patrol Man to say hello in the comments.
Yeah, that's right. So I believe Christian Torres here is asking how many wins does he have? If you're talking about Brian Maxwell, he's 0-7 right now.
0-7, man. He lost 7 of them things.
Yes. Yeah. And that's why we're saying that. Like it's not like it's 2 or 3.
That's over just like that.
But he not getting knocked out though. That's what I'm saying. Like I think he getting whacked like that. Like he just not giving you the show you looking for.
Got him. Hey, Jordan Christensen just ended this fight before it even started.
I didn't even get a chance to realize it didn't have the fights on and just put them on again because I was watching the prelims on YouTube.
Dr. Don Moosey's busy right now. Dr. Don Moosey. Best in the biz.
Oh. Yeah, I just
oh, geez, yeah.
Oh, and he got up.
Yeah.
I ain't never been done
right
like
there,
that.
take a
But,
sip.
You know, I like that. Blue Chew hit hard.
yeah, I ain't never been done like that before. Where I wonder if you know he think he was just standing straight up, and then he
What
was
I think
like,
is funny is
doing
like
one of these. You know, you don't be knowing you doing that shit.
oh shit.
So what'd you do today, Martin? What have you been up to? Where you been at? Where you going?
Just came from a gun show, man.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I had a booth set up. So I got these cool shirts. Let's say
what's it say?
Let's say 22, 380. What's it say? 9 me. I'm trying to look at it. I could just look down, but it look better when I look at it on the camera. All right, fucking I'm looking down. 40 and 45, all faster than dialing 911.
911.
It is true, man.
Yeah, I got the 40.
You got fit, you know what I'm saying? About 15 minutes before the cops come over. Until then, you're on your own.
I got the 40 with some hollow points in it. And I think that'll
Luis
do the job.
Montilla says he did the wobble wobble.
He did the wobble wobble.
He did the wobble wobble.
He did, you know what I'm saying?
Shake it.
He definitely did that, man. But you know, man, he don't remember none of it. So he probably was having the time of his life when he was in there.
Oof.
You know, but I think you know, a while back, I think Eric Thompson got into it with what's his name, man? It was on the Patrol Man post. He got into it with Brian.
A little bit of self-promotion.
Yeah. Who's on me?
Yeah, well, Mike Kanowski saying you're Patrol Man, so you're doing a little bit of self-promotion here, I see.
How do you know, man, listen. It would be like, it is funny. It's definitely funny seeing some of the shit dudes say, but I don't know, man. I just don't have that kind of time like that. I'll check my notification, get me a couple, look at the because he is, you know what I'm saying? I do follow him, so you know what I'm saying? I get like the priority, you know, I ain't tech savvy, but you know, you get when his posts come up, you know what I'm saying? They give me a notification, so it's cool looking at it, but I don't know, man.
I know you like his posts and stuff because we've talked about this in the past. And I remember a while back, like the first time you ever came on the show, we were talking about who it could be and this and that. And I know that when we were in Kansas, I told you and Rick that, hey, look, I did a lot of research on this thing, man. And I'm pretty positive. And even since then, I'm pretty positive I know who it is. But I also don't think that the person works alone. I think that somebody helps Patrol Man. Well, I think multiple people do, but I also think some of the people that help him inadvertently help him thinking that it's someone else. You know what I mean? They're talking to the person that Patrol Man is and giving them content. They're asking questions, so people don't realize that they're giving this person pictures and content. And some people just outright give Patrol. I sent Patrol Man something once. I was like, hey, check this shit out. One time I had to send him something because he was in a chat and I was like, I'm not putting all this in the chat. So I sent it to Patrol Man. Say, hey, check this out. But
Yeah.
I think I know who it is. I'm very positive.
They
Like,
go.
when I say very, I mean like 99%.
We go through like we'll go like a solid 3 or 4 weeks, and nobody to bring up Patrol Man, but everybody like 100% sure that he in my gym. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we'll go like 3 weeks, nobody bring it up. Then a lot of times we'll be in the gym training, and then a new post come up, and everybody trying to see who went to the bathroom at that time.
Yeah.
Or who got their cell phones. Like my shit always.
You can schedule shit though.
Yeah, I'm playing. You can. See what I'm
Yes,
saying? Like that's
you
what I'm
can.
saying. See, we didn't know how to do shit like that. But
You
like
can schedule posts.
we like mine's be on the aux cord. I'm the one playing. I'm the DJ of the gym, so I'm the one playing music. So like, if you can catch me posting, then good luck. But the other thing, man, is some of that shit. I know I be ready to whoop somebody ass for playing with me like that, man. So you know what I'm saying. That's why I'm like I don't know. I can't roast nobody on the personal shit, man. Too much of a fighter, you know. I don't know. Most of my sentiments gonna be fighter first. You know, always gonna give toward the fighter. Like even if I didn't like Brian, I've been the first one to bash Brian. You know, but even then, you know, the fighter in me will be like, well, he still should pick up some checks. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he should get fired. You know, I think he just needed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always gonna be. I don't know. I can't shit on nobody in the sport, man.
Why is Tony Soto saying that? Why is he saying that in Kansas you guys were backstage roasting everybody?
I'll crack on you now. I crack some jokes now, but I ain't gonna bash you though, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I don't like a fighter, like if I don't like somebody, me and him just gonna have to settle up on that. But I ain't going on a public platform and you know what I'm saying, putting him out there in front of everybody. It's just not my style, man. Especially when it's something that y'all got each other number. Y'all can hit each other up on social media, be like, hey man, we need to hash this out, man. You know, but I don't think, you know, I think some stuff is barbershop conversations just amongst the fellas, and then some stuff is for your platform. You go out there and y'all just add out. And I think, you know, amongst your colleagues, you know, in respect to the sport, like if you promoting yourself, yeah, I beat this dude at, I do this, I do that. You know, because you gotta promote your fight. But especially if I'm not, I have no aspirations of fighting nobody. And if I don't have, so if I'm not planning on fighting them, if I'm not planning on, you know, not planning on, I don't know, man, like, I'm not trying to get a contract that he got, or I'm not, if it has no benefit for me, I guess I don't have no time to be like down in another fighter, you know what I'm saying? So most of my sentiments gonna be fighter first. But I used to think Nate Shook was Patrol Man.
Yeah,
because
so we get some shit off his chest.
Well, you know, I always look at it like this. You know, sometimes I mean, you guys personally know me, so I get to be Trey around y'all. You know what I'm saying? But like,
yeah,
you catch me in the movie theater while I'm watching goddamn Spider-Man, and some be sitting here with his phone like.
Yo, this kid Louie Lopez
aren't you
got a
Smash?
Lot of support, huh?
Hell no, I'm not Smash.
Hey, Smash. Speaking
now that those
you
guys right
Smash.
there, was that the Weekly Bus guys? Did you see
yeah,
that?
That's the Weekly Bus dudes right there.
Yeah.
Hey,
what?
This is a 145 fight coming up right here. This kid Louie Lopez got a lot of heat behind him. A lot of people like him. Your boy Brandon Allen was victorious back in 140 at Tampa. What's up with him? Is he gonna fight again soon?
I don't, you know, man. He come in when he got fights, and sometimes
he doesn't train regularly.
He doesn't train 5 days a week regularly, but he in the gym, man. He working, you know. And then even when he last time I saw him in the gym, he was like you remember when he was getting ready for Steve-O, he came in a little chunky, and he cut the weight. but he came back in after the Steve-O fight. Like, he was already in shape. So he's training. He lives in St. Pete, which is like 30 minutes away. So he's still training, but
Yeah, he looked
I
good
think
in
I
that
see
fight,
him like
man.
2 times a week.
He said he said he didn't like his performance. I feel like when we talked to him that night, he said he didn't like the way he fought. But I mean, he went in there and got the W.
He didn't have much. He didn't have that much on notice, and he didn't. And then on top of that, you know, when everybody was told who the opponent was, it was like, oh man, like, because even me, I ain't even want to. I know Steve-O, man. I like Steve-O a lot, actually. You know, and then when I was getting ready for the Palomino fight, Steve-O came down to help me get some work. You know, so like I really didn't. I didn't even want to see the fight when him and Brandon was fighting. And I get it. I know how this sport goes. Not that many people on the roster, but
Yeah,
I
man,
was
these
like,
two
well,
dudes
I
here,
don't want to see it.
Louie Lopez just got dropped a little bit ago, and these two have been swinging since the fucking bell rang.
That's how the new guys be, man. They be trying to earn their place.
Oof.
Ooh, he'll never look the same again.
Yeah,
Well, he got a nice ball fade though.
Yeah, he's looking good. Looking
props
sharp.
up to his barber. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
Yeah, look at these guys getting some FaceTime here, huh? Look at that.
Yeah, you know when you first get in, man, like you compare the checks to MMA, and you be like, hell no, man, I'm gonna go out here and show my ass, and you go out and you don't make not one defensive move. It's none of this. You be busy trying to make your statement. So I think that's always the case, especially in the smaller towns. Ooh, is that a check hook? Yeah,
me and Chris, me and my buddy Chris were talking about this today. He was over here about the pay and about how, like, remember when Jake Paul was trying to like expose Dana White for?
Oh, look at Riggs is out there in the corner.
Oh, Riggs is cornering Louie Lopez. Look at that shit. I was trying to explain to him. I was like, dude, the difference between like UFC and Jake Paul always compares it to boxing. The only dudes making money are the guys in the main event in boxing. Am I wrong? Am I not wrong? I mean, am I not right? The fucking guys in the main event make a shitload of money, and then everybody else on that card makes fucking pennies on the dollar compared to them. The difference between
maybe not the co-main, but
the co-main maybe, but if you look at the payout structure of like a UFC pay-per-view, like 9 guys on that card made over $100,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And 2 of them made over $1 million. You know, so it's like, yeah, they're not making the $20 million that a main event boxer's making, but they're making fucking pretty good money, dude.
Yeah, it's but I think what they saying is you're 30 something and or you 20 something and and you still making $500,000. You know, I think that's what they saying when these guys making 20, 40 million. You know, it's a drastic disparity in pay.
I get that.
The other thing is like a lot of time, in many cases, UFC gonna tell you what they gonna pay you, you know, and they can sell with or without you. They don't particularly need you, so you don't have like when you don't have that kind of leverage. You're not able to say, "Nah, man, I bring this to the table. This how many views I bring to the table. This how many tickets I sell." Most people, maybe UFC is pretty established. And during Corona, even when they couldn't afford like the higher ticket guys, man, everybody was at the house. We wasn't like we were doing something. If it's one thing, we were still gonna buy fights because we didn't have nothing else to do.
Oh,
so their ticket sales are gonna stay the same.
These guys are fucking beating the shit out of each other. This is like,
yeah,
this is one fucking slugfest here. And
right.
the kid, whatever his name is, Dylan, whatever the fuck, that kid can take a shot.
the fuck.
Dylan, whatever the fuck. Whatever the fuck. Hey, you know what I'm doing over here, Martin? I'm doing this. I'm talking to you. I'm watching this fight, and I'm doing a PowerPoint that I have to brief tomorrow morning at.
No, it wasn't. I saw where your right hand was.
Just do it off the cuff, man.
I saw where his right hand was. He was talking about some, you know what I'm doing, and he only got one hand over here with his other hand. Now,
No.
I know what the hell you doing.
PowerPoint's with my right hand. I'm fucking
You
touching
go there.
myself on my left. Hey, dude.
Yeah, he over there playing pocket pool. Some PowerPoint.
Pool, that's right. It's my favorite game.
That's your PPs for you.
Schulte. It's Dylan Schulte, like Nick Nolte.
Schulte. You know what? You know what the fucking BKFC did tonight during the prelims, which was fucking pretty goddamn cool of them. In the comments on the YouTube free prelims, they said, "We're giving away free merch tonight. All you guys got to do is head over to Mission Accomplish's YouTube page and subscribe to that shit, and you're automatically entered in for some free BKFC merch."
Yeah.
Like,
oh, yeah?
Yeah, some fucking
showing us some love.
shit.
Thank you for showing us some love.
Don't subscribe and then unsubscribe so I can get me a shirt off of y'all. Right?
Yeah, you better do that shit.
I'm watching. Just know that Mikey is watching you. I can see.
Hey, you catch me with a BKFC shirt is thanks to Mission Accomplished.
I see you when you're sleeping. I know when you're awake.
Hey, you guys want to sing a song?
Huh?
What's up?
You guys want to sing a song real quick?
I love singing.
Yeah,
all right, hold on a second.
Mike do all the singing here.
We're gonna sing a song in a second here.
Hey, did somebody put on the preview? It looked like somebody pushed Josh Dye in the back with when he had the tomato. Did he get pushed or?
Yeah, what happened?
I don't know. I thought it looked like he tripped forward. I don't know what.
Oh man, y'all the first to know. That's why I was asking y'all.
I thought he tripped. And I was talking to Mike Hanowski, thought he tripped too. So I don't know. We don't know what the fuck happened.
It wasn't part of the skit, huh?
It wasn't part of the skit.
Yeah, it's like, all right, so is you hit Joe up like, hey Joe, listen, man, I know you ain't like that tomato incident with Lorenzo, but I gotta do something, man.
Yeah, let me.
He said, all right, I got you, fam. I'm gonna start tussle. You know how it is. You tussle when you really want to fight because you don't want to get suspended and fuck up your check. So y'all start tussling. That's when nobody gets slammed and nothing.
Dude, he's tired. He just looked at the fucking.
And he took a big breath too.
He took a big breath and looked at the clock. Louie Lopez,
right there.
Dude.
His mouth is so wide open.
That's when he wants somebody to save him.
Yeah, man. Nah, poor fucking Joe Riggs. That tomato shit's gonna follow him for life.
Oh shit! Oh, dude, he's getting fucking caught now.
I mean,
man, look at this fucking goddamn bro.
Where's the time here? I want to know how much is left in this round.
The round's about to end.
Okay, there we go.
I'm ahead of y'all.
Oh, Mississippi disappearing down there.
Hey, want to bring in our friend?
She's disappearing again.
She's disappearing because people keep sexting her.
Damn.
She's getting a lot of pictures for her birthday. You know.
Who y'all got? Who y'all out here talking about?
We're talking about the queen.
She's on next after you.
The champion.
The champion. Yeah, here, bring her in. Bring her in. Right, you ready?
Yeah, you ready to go, Misfit? Let's just do it. And on 3, guys. Just follow along here, Martin.
Follow along, Martin.
1, 2, 3. Here we go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
We got so much rhythm.
Happy birthday, dear
We're doing Christina Misfit.
Happy birthday
to you.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, where are you at, Misfit? What are you doing?
Saving Busters, watching UFC fights and BKFC.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
Why don't you tell them Dave and Buster Stu Nods to put it up on the big screen?
I tried to tell them, but they I just didn't have to beat them up, and I don't want to go to jail.
Yeah, you come up to them and you say, I am the fucking champ. Do you understand what I can do to you?
Right? How are you guys?
We're good. What are you thinking about this Louie Lopez fight right here with this kid Dylan Schultz?
No.
Oh, Jesus.
I love this fight. Oh, damn. I thought the other. Oh, he just got knocked down.
Oh, my God. Dude.
So what do you say? He's gonna come back out? Or he gonna take it?
He was taking over. He started eating the fight out, and now he just got caught with that.
He just gonna power through it, huh?
He better. Yeah, I think he needs.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Oh, he got.
Oh no! Wow, that that was like Lopez was winning. He started losing the fight, and then that shot changed the whole thing.
Yeah, That was dope.
Oh man, Misfit Mike Kanowski says happy birthday.
Yep.
Who's that?
Bunch of people. I don't know.
Bring him up. Bring him up.
She said, "Who's that?"
Who's
Tell him I'm
that?
gonna fight him. First, he has
Tell
to
him-
fight
yeah.
me before he tells me happy birthday.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
I think
you gotta
that-
fight
I think,
her.
I think back in the day there was like a little rift there, huh?
Yeah, I tried. Okay, so he tried. He said he went through my manager and said, "Hey, can you have her unblock me after the Britain fight?" Right? And I was like, "Okay, fine. Beef is over, right?" And then I went to go unblock him. All right, unblocked him. I was like, "Oh, cool, whatever." And then I went back to my messages to go send him a message like, "Hey, what's up, dude?" And I saw what an asshole he was, and I was like, "Oh, block again." I forgot you're addicted.
Forgot I ain't like you.
Whoopsie.
He was mean, dude. I was trying to like be cool with him, and then he was being super rude. So I'm like, nah, not yet. I'm not over it. Sorry.
Good.
That was a hell of a fight that we just saw there, and those
Oh, that
kids are
was
winning.
dope.
Those kids are winning bonuses tonight. For
Oh,
sure.
absolutely. That's definitely final night so far.
So far, your girl Jenny's coming up next, I think.
Woo!
We just had her on the other night. I don't know if you saw the interview. She came on the show and delivered a really nice one with us. She opened right up about a lot of things. It's cool.
Awesome.
The-
That
Yeah,
was
this
a dope
fight.
fight.
This fight was
Christine, you
really
moved to Orlando?
No,
You didn't? I see you
I'm
out
a
there
Vegas
training
girl.
with JT and them.
Yeah. Is that your boy?
Yeah, that's my dog, man. They out
Okay,
there with
yeah.
Fusion and them, man. Me and JT, man, that's
Yeah.
my dude.
I stay
I
over
thought,
at the boxing gym mostly.
oh, okay. Yeah. Nah, I just saw a couple clips with you hitting mitts. I'm like, she out there training with JT?
Yeah, I did for
It's
this
like
camp, last camp.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna swing through over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Talk some shit.
Yep.
What's next for you, champ?
I don't even know. I'm just waiting right now. I'm just, I want bigger names. I want
Like,
I want super skilled boxers or super
like
bigger names like in the UFC.
you gotta
I
put
want to
it out
start
there.
building my stock. Yeah.
You gotta put it out there. Like you want bigger names like who?
Oh,
You see,
I want
you're
Amanda Serrano names. I want something like that.
Mm,
That's what I want.
mm,
That would be the fight of my life right there, just to be able to fight her. And I want to do a bare knuckle with her and then do a boxing with her. I'll take her to
nice.
BKFC and she could serve me up in boxing.
we actually asked Feldman after after the Albuquerque event. We were like, dude, what do you do now? like who now? He was like, yeah, well, you got to remember we're worldwide now, so we're gonna find somebody.
Yeah,
somewhere
I
on
know
this
they'll find
fucking
somebody.
planet.
He said, "Oh, I'm not gonna say they're gonna beat her, but we're gonna find somebody."
Helen
Yeah,
Peralta
I
was
feel
on the
like-
show the other night. Did you see her?
I saw. I didn't watch, but she's trying her best now. But I mean, she's not champ material. She likes to vacate belts 5 weeks out from a main event card. I don't trust her to go all the way through with the event, And she hasn't deserved that. She doesn't deserve that at this point, and she hasn't earned it. And she has a fight coming up September 28th or something. So win that first,
Yeah.
maybe, and then win some fights in BKFC. Work your way up. You're not just gonna come to a title shot after vacating a belt. After we put in all the work over here in BKFC, we didn't run. We stayed with the company, and we're helping build it. Things are handed to you, sweetheart. You got to work for it, and I'm gonna beat her regardless. But have some fights first.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
shit.
what-
Well, I
that's
know
what
the
they-
sentiment from everybody else is they want to see that fight. You know why? Because
what does
like
it
we
do
just
for me,
said,
though?
who's there? I think that's the main thing is everyone's like, who is she gonna fight?
Yeah, I mean, I want Amanda Serrano. Like I said, if we could do a boxing bare knuckle, that would be amazing. And I know Serrano's, she has a fight soon. I don't know the date. Maybe October, I think. So I mean, she's gonna.
Did anybody ever bring up the option of Rachel Ostovich?
I mean, I would love that fight too. She can try and get it back.
Yeah,
I
I didn't see anything after the Page fight. I didn't see nothing else from it.
So,
I figured
I'm not sure
so
about
we,
that.
so we know that we talked to Martina Kroll,
Oh,
and we do know that she has a fight coming up.
okay.
If you go through the top 5 girls in the BKFC, Rachel is the only one that makes sense. So that has to be the fight that they're making. I would imagine that Christine would end up fighting the winner of Martina and Rachel.
That'd be
And
dope.
that's an interesting fight to BKFC
Yeah.
fans, I would think.
That would be and I don't even know who would win that fight. To be honest with you, Martina Kroll's super tough. She has a great jab, but Rachel Ostovich is super tough and scrappy. So I don't know how Martina would deal with a scrappy Hawaiian. You know.
Mm.
Hey,
I counted out Ostovich almost when the first time she fought against Paige. I was like, I'm not sure she's gonna win it. She completely surprised me.
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
what are you guys looking at on the BKFC stream right now? What's happening in front of your face? What do you see?
I have
Jenny, my
Veronica.
dog is walking out.
No,
What the
for
fuck,
me,
man?
she just stepped in the ring.
Wow, I have the Russian chick getting checked by Mergliata.
Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah.
What is going on here?
I
I'm like
know.
way
I
behind.
know. My
Refresh
girl
it.
just gave me another phone because she's like, mine's dragging.
Let me reboot this shit.
Oh, I'm about
Okay,
to
now,
refresh.
and now
Yeah,
they're
so-
showing. Are they showing a replay of Jenny Savage right now?
Highlights. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
highlight.
like she's on her knees right now. Well, she was.
Okay, maybe I had to reboot that shit and fucking.
She got her
Wait,
hands
no, I
raised
don't.
for me.
No, Jenny's walking
Oh,
out right
she
now.
way ahead of me. If
Yeah.
she on her knees.
Yeah, you're
All right.
about 20 seconds ahead.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be watching. I'm like, oh, it's a good one. Is y'all gonna say, oh, she already? I'm like, hold on, man.
Oh, goddamn.
So look, this is all you gotta do. If some
Let's
pivotal
go,
happens,
baby.
just do this.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Yup. Let's go, Jenny.
That girl Veronica looked nothing. So you know the picture they used for like the ad
Yeah.
when they went into the weigh-ins yesterday. I was like, is that the same girl? Because she looked totally different.
I don't know. Yeah, I think so. It's a Russian girl.
She's Russian. We know that.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know
she's
that.
Russian. She's Russian. I was like, she's Russian. She's tough.
Dmitrieva. Say it 5 times.
Kyle's
Let's
worked
go,
hard
baby.
for that.
I worked
Yeah.
Where
really
you guys
hard.
at
on
on the feed?
it. Jenny
Jeff
just got
Houston?
in the ring for me.
Yeah,
Okay,
she,
me too.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Let's see this.
Come
310.
on. Come on.
it's
Let's
like
go.
the
No, let's go.
depiction. The depiction of Russians
What's it
is
mean?
always stone faced. Did you see it in the weigh-in when she like
Russians,
flinched
yeah,
at the Russian? She was just like,
She went, what? Are you mad at
Did,
that?
no, did you see the push?
"You puny mortal."
The push was like really deep.
Look, she's stone faced right now. Look at her.
Yeah.
She,
I'll break you.
Yeah.
I-
She's from Sheridan,
dies,
Sheridan,
she dies.
Wyoming, Russia.
Yeah.
In her mind, she's just going, kill. I must
Oh my
kill.
God.
come on.
If she
baby.
dies,
You got
she
to-
dies.
She's
She didn't even. I don't have the volume up loud, but yeah. See, I figured they were saying her name,
go,
and
baby.
she just like,
Here we go.
That's my little
Jenny.
homie right there. Little Tennessee gangsters, my G.
Jenny gonna be.
hey,
Jenny gonna be with the
Misfit.
theatrics.
Misfit. She hated me and Mike for a minute there. We didn't know why, but
Did
she
she?
did. Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't know what
We were
did.
like,
what'd you
what
do?
did we
I don't know.
do?
Let me
She's
know.
like,
We
you
don't
know.
We don't know
And-
still.
You know.
And then,
She
it was
told
so
us.
funny 'cause-
Typical woman, huh? You know.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
Mike has like back and forth messages with her, like, "Yo, I don't think we did anything."
there it goes.
She's
There it
like,
goes.
she was like, "No, Kyle said some shit on the show that pissed me off." And then I message her, and I'm talking to her in Messenger. She's like, "Yeah, I don't know. It was definitely Mike."
There you go,
Everybody-
baby.
Here we
Let's
go.
go.
Everybody
Beat that
get y'all motherfuckers mixed up.
Come on.
Yes.
Come on, baby. There you go. You ready to rock her? Don't stop giving dead. Beat that.
Ooh.
That's what I'm talking about.
Did somebody go down?
I don't know. I think we're behind.
Yes, we are definitely behind. Let's see.
Here we
this
go.
happen.
Okay, let us react now.
Oh,
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Oh,
She,
my
she hit her with that blue chew.
overhand left.
She
Oh,
got
so
her with
I-
that blue
Rocked
chew
her. She's
left hand.
done. She
You're
rocked her
done,
world.
Reinhardt.
Hey,
I guess it's safe to say that she not the Drago type. You know what I'm saying? This is diet Drago.
Coming.
Man, these weekly
got her-
box guys
she
just
got
keep
the-
getting all the
Beautiful.
burn.
she got the TKO KO there, huh?
That's what I'm talking about.
Wow,
Look
dude,
at that.
her
Look at
fucking
that.
eye. Bam.
Woo.
That was beautiful, dude.
That was awesome. That was
Wow.
Great job, Savage.
That was
That's my
clean.
dog.
that was clean as fuck. She was tapping the
I felt like
strikes
I was
before
fighting,
he even
bro.
started counting.
I felt
She
like I was
started
fighting
swinging
right now.
after Dimitrieva started swinging. She swung afterwards and still made it there first.
Hold it up.
Damn, man.
Wow,
That's
that
what
was
I'm
busted her
talking
eyelid.
about. That's the right division.
Jenny caught her a body.
You know,
Yeah.
now she should go backstage,
broke her
clean herself
orbital.
up. Yeah, that girl's eye is fucked.
Fuck.
Oof, man, look at that eye. Yikes.
Yeah.
Dr. Don Muzi does not like what he's seeing there.
Savage just went savage. That's what Christian Torres says. Savage just went
Good
savage.
job, baby girl.
I need to turn
Oh,
the
that was
audio up because I be wanting to know what you saying
Yeah.
with the Bible in your hand.
I had the volume up and I couldn't really tell.
I be wondering, you know what I'm saying? Because like I sometimes I had a
Work.
fight and I see a guy get on
Hey,
his
she got a better
knees and
knockout
start
than me.
praying. I'd be like, boy, I don't think it's a lot of shit going on right now. I don't think he stopped to watch a fight. You on your own, buddy.
So she should go clean up, get dressed, and then come back out for the main event, right? So she could
Yeah.
you know,
so she can call out,
demand the next title shot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She got
She-
38 seconds. 38 seconds.
Wow.
That was a
Wow.
beautiful shot, man.
That was.
That's her weight class, yo.
Yeah,
That was good.
That's her next
That
victim
was-
right there.
That was
That's her
impressive.
next victim.
So when you we haven't obviously we haven't talked to you since the fight with
Oh,
Taylor,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
What
Right.
did you think about that? Like
Sorry.
from so when you got in the ring, everything's all hyped up. She's dancing. You're souped. You're the champ. The crowd's fucking nuts in Albuquerque. All right.
Yeah.
Then the
I love
fight
it.
starts, and you guys start swinging. We know now that you accidentally got tripped. It wasn't a shot. When we were
Yeah, yeah.
there in real time, we thought you got hit. We could not figure
No,
it out.
in the fight,
Um,
look, check it out. In the fight, I thought
I was gonna ask her that. I was gonna say, all
I
right,
thought
Christine,
so, dude.
off the
Nah,
camera.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought I got caught, and I was like, "Fuck you."
So
are
you
not
thought you got?
supposed
Hold on. You thought you got caught?
Yeah, but sometimes you get hit and you don't know it because your adrenaline's going. So I
Yeah.
thought, wow, she just hit me and put me off balance. Wow. I was like, okay, nah. Okay, sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
No. I'm like,
You
I'm
got the floor,
invested in
Christine.
this.
You got the floor, Christine.
Juicy shit.
Yeah. I really thought that, and then I was like, nah, and then I just went on go mode. This camp was insane. I did the whole. When I get ready for fights, it's haggler status, like gym home, psycho. Like I'm going crazy because I'm so disciplined. I don't do shit, and so when I finally got in there, and got to let go after I thought that she caught me with something, I was like, nah. But I thought she was gonna have a little bit more, be able to handle a little bit more. But I really had a great camp. Jason Ferguson, Barber, Orthopedic took care of me. I didn't have to work. I focused solely on my training. Was with JT at Technique Boxing, and then I went over to Albuquerque, New Mexico, and the Sanchez brothers over there, they really got me ready too. So I don't think anyone would have been able to beat me that night, honestly.
So
When you guys finished the fight, what were you guys saying in the ring? I know you went up to her, and it was really nice. I know a lot of people, you gained a ton of fans from that. Like, people love that, to see that type of, that attitude. Like, instead of being like, fuck you, we talked all this shit, go fuck yourself. I don't like you. You consoled her, and a lot of people like that. What was said?
Yeah. Well, the thing is Taylor, she's a young fighter, and she was trying to get the fight, and she got it any way she could. She took my belt. I mean, I didn't. Of course, I felt disrespected during the whole time, and the shit she was doing and saying. But I know why she was doing it, And she's eager. She's young, and so after the fight, when I went up to her, because I seen how, I mean, she was begging to get out of the ring, and then her dumbass corner didn't let her out, which I am super pissed off about, because if a fighter's like, no, I'm done, then she's done or he's done. Obviously, he or she feels something that they don't know. They're not in there. So I didn't like that. But I feel like she's 115 pounder, That's what I thought. I was like, don't retire. You're 115 pounder. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't think in her training or her sparring, she's getting hit like that, And I knew that. I know they're not hitting these girls like I'm hitting them. There's no way in hell. There's no, because all I spar is guys. I don't spar girls, and it's not competitive for the men when I'm sparring them, but they're beating the hell out of me. I don't win my sparring matches. So when I get in there with a girl, they're light. When I'm cracking them, usually I'm cracking dudes as hard as I can, they're just like, okay, whatever. But when I crack a girl,
smart,
they're just like, they're just like, what the fuck just hit me? But so when I'm going into my fights, it's in my subconscious only knows the hard training and the hard sparring I'm doing, and I'm not ever hurting anybody in sparring. So when I get in there, I'm just, really hurting people.
They talk about that often when you talk to like high level coaches, because most people be like, man, women don't move their head when they're fighting. And I heard a coach say one time, he said, I think that's because they don't have the element of danger when they spawn. We got a lot of guys don't feel comfortable hitting the girls hard as they can, so you don't really develop the respect for punch power unless you have guys who gonna spar with the girls for real. Or
I don't. I won't have a guy. I won't. If a guy's in there and he's sparring me, and he's that guy where he's like, I can't hit you hard, then I don't use him again.
We go get 14. We go get 14-year-olds in our gym. 14-year-olds try to knock your ass out.
Oh God!
Like the boys.
I have to fight for my life. I have to fight for my life with a 14-year-old boy. Those boys are, oh my God.
It's
they're amazing.
Yeah, so I think that's a lot of times, especially if you ain't from that boxing culture like that. It's you ever notice it's just different ideologies in bare knuckle. You got some people, because the sport's still new. You got some people that follow the boxing ideology and culture. Then you got some people that still run it like MMA. All their sparring partners are this dude talking about he's me. All their sparring partners are the same people every day, and they all cool with them, and there is no element of adjustment or surprise. Like, I know you, bro. I've been training with you for 7 years,
and I don't want to hurt your feelings type shit. Nah,
yeah. So like I think a lot of that, like when I would go check Taylor Page, you see the same sparring partners, and it looked like it's an MMA gym, so it's like, I don't think, what I'm saying, and it ain't, what I'm saying, it ain't nothing against them. It's just, I do think you asking a lot from a MMA coach, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have some kind of element of boxing in there.
Absolutely. I don't train in MMA at all. The only place I stay around, I'm in pure boxing gym. And I do like the boxing. I love the boxing training. I love the volume, the cardio, the footwork, the head movement. It's just a whole other level. And then the boxing guys, I'll let them know, I'm going to grab your head. It sucks for them, but they allow it,
Yeah, they don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
They don't really give a fuck, man.
Hey, so Christine, we don't want to keep you here for too long. It's your birthday. We know you're out with friends and family and everyone, and you're having a great time. So, hey, you can stick around as long as you want. You can get the hell out of here and go have a good night and be safe.
All right, I'm out here, guys. But I appreciate you having me on, and I like chatting with you guys.
All right.
Man,
thank
damn
you so
that,
much.
man. Mike trying to be thoughtful, man. Keep Christine on this motherfucker.
Let her enjoy her night. Her friends are all around her and stuff.
I haven't
They
even
wanna
had a
hang out
drink.
with her.
I haven't had a drink yet. I'm gonna have a couple drinks, and we're gonna go
All right,
chill out.
I tell you what. Have a couple drinks, then call us back.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
catch
yeah,
Chris.
even better.
Let's catch Christine after.
Nah,
He said,
nah,
man.
nah, 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 nah.
He said, I am Christine for real. She
Yeah, that Patrol Man's now you.
I
Okay.
should have
All
known.
right.
All right, yeah. Happy birthday,
All
Christine.
right. Thank you, guys.
Have a great night.
All right,
Ooh,
guys.
See ya.
See you later.
That's the champ right there. You know,
who
these
is
guys,
it?
people come out to fight in Montana. These fucking dudes are swinging like crazy too.
So this guy,
Hey.
Billy Wagner, I don't know, like, is he like a local hero or something? Like, last time he fought, I
Oof.
feel like he had a lot of people behind him and stuff. Like, I don't know.
I feel like Billy Wagner was a Major League Baseball player in fucking the 1980s for the Mets.
He's got some fancy trunks on him. Oh, he just caught him with a left there.
I think you're
Yeah.
behind
Stunned
us
his ass.
because I got Lindsay.
don't do that.
I got Lindsay putting his hands back up from an 8
Yeah,
count
watch
right
this.
now.
Don't do it. Hey, you know it's crazy? You could tell Lindsay don't. I like Lindsay. I don't even know. I never seen him before, but I'm saying you could tell he don't have no formal training, but he look like he been in a whole bunch of fights at the gas station. I mean, look, he just running in there. He's like, I don't give a fuck about skill and technique. His chin up and everything.
Oh, jeez.
Listen, hey, you want to hear a funny story? I was down at the Shell down the road from my house a couple years. This is like 2 or 3 Thanksgivings ago, and up around where we live, I don't know. The grocery store down the street, Stop and Shop, closes on Thanksgiving. So if you don't get your fucking groceries before Thanksgiving, you're fucked.
You're gonna starve.
So Amy's like, all we need is, I don't remember what we needed. She's like, just run down to the Shell, see if they got it, right? So I go down to the Shell.
And
And
boy
while
got
I'm
fighting
there-
over the baked beans, didn't he?
No, so I go there, dude, and I'm like, I decide I'm gonna put some gas in my truck while I'm there. So I'm pumping my gas, and this kid pulls up. Fucking, the kid gets out of the car, and the Shell worker comes outside. Now these 2 kids, the little white kid from Shell is like 5'2". The little black kid that gets out of the car is like 5'3", and they start beefing with each other. So I call Amy, and I'm like, hey, these 2 kids about to fight out in front. She's like, no way. I'm like, yeah, it looks like Bud Bundy and Carlton Banks about to fucking throw down. These kids. So I started doing play-by-play. I'm like, oh shit, Carlton just slapped Bud. Bud's slapping back. It's a straight up slap fight. Oh shit, he's got him in a guillotine. Dude, these kids straight up slap boxed, and then fucking Carlton Banks choked out Bud Bundy out in front of the fucking
Sleep?
gas. No,
Sleep?
like this goddamn close. The other Shell workers were like pulling the fucking kid off of him, and I'm just laughing my ass off, pumping my gas, talking to my wife on the phone. I swear to God, it was like one of the best things I've ever seen in my life at a gas station.
I mean, I like a fight. Ain't nobody to shoot. You know what I'm saying? Nobody starts shooting, a good little scrap. Well, look at this
Patrol
dude.
Man says your story sucks. Listen, don't make me say your real name on the fucking air here. Fucking
Yeah.
Man. Just
Hey,
relax, boy.
You got to go get him.
Well, Patrolman had a question though, right? Patrolman asked, when are you coming back, Martin? What's going on, man? Who's next? What's going on? We want to know.
Yeah, take a plate. I gotta have another surgery to get this plate out of my hand
Oh, well, God damn it.
before I come back. And
Can't you just
then
be like a free? Well, soon enough, you'll be a cyborg, and then you just don't have to worry about any of that shit. Just be like,
no,
a quick fucking-
I'm taking them.
You're back in the
I'm
ring.
taking the metal plates out. You know, so it's no. Oh no. Yeah, Lindsay down again. So
Oh, dude, stutter step there. What's going on?
man,
Right.
look,
It's
I
gotta be done, right? Is he done?
No, he back, man.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Listen,
He took
I
a deep
would-
breath. I'm good.
I would mind, you know what I'm saying, having him in the gym. Even if he had a fight and he said, man, I just need a better camp. I don't have the resources where I'm at. Man, I don't know. I'll figure it out for him. Oh, he back down. He hurt bad now though.
Yeah, he's his brain shook on that one, man.
Oh Jesus.
It looked like he a dog,
It's
man. You
over.
know, he
It's
he ain't gonna quit. He just don't have the skill to deal with that. He wasn't
Yeah.
scared of
Dan
nothing.
had to quit for him.
Right.
Hey, Mike, I just updated my PowerPoint here, and First Sergeant note, square away your troops. And in parentheses, I wrote DDNSS. And when people say, what's DDNSS? I'm going to say, don't do no stupid shit. That's what my dad's been telling me since I was like fucking 6. And your goddamn dumbass soldiers are riding out this fucking parking lot in shorts and sneakers on a motorcycle when they all sign the same goddamn memo every fucking year from the tag that says, I will wear long pants and fucking boots and reflective shit and dumb safety stuff that nobody wants to wear on a motorcycle. But you sign that fucking memo, so you fucking do that shit.
Oh,
And
by
I
the
gotta
book.
hear it, and I gotta hear it from people. You know, Martin, these guys, these fucking guys, man.
It's rough being Kyle out here.
Nah, it's not rough being Kyle. You know what it is? It's rough being on the top of a company full of young, like early 20s soldiers. That's what it comes.
Begin wild.
They be getting silly, very silly.
When alcohol is involved.
Yeah,
Military men and alcohol. I've had my experience with military men, you know, in a hotel room one time.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the hotel lobby.
Hotel lobby.
One of them tried to grab me and slam me on the table.
Yeah, I heard about that guy.
Yeah, you know.
His name's Hank.
Oh, that's what it was?
Yeah, it's Hank.
You sure his name wasn't Kyle?
No. When I get to a certain point of blackout, I turn into Hank.
Oh, okay. I was checking. Now, hey, I take Hank off the top ropes.
That was a good night, man. That shit was funny.
That was a good night.
Lots of cracking jokes.
You know what?
Hey, anybody else in your gym got a fight coming up? Because I'm texting back and forth with somebody from your gym, and she happens to live with another person from your gym.
I wonder who he's talking about.
Yeah, are these two fucking dummies gonna have a fight sometime soon or what?
I don't even know if we're at liberty to say. You know what I'm saying? And then
so that means yes.
We are on the BKFC app now. For everybody watching, go subscribe to the BKFC app, $4.99 a month, so you can watch all these fucking awesome fights, all the fights that happened before, and you can watch the Mike Mish show on there. So after we're live on YouTube and Facebook, too. You can see us.
Yeah, you can get a shirt if you just subscribe and unsubscribe. And then subscribe again, you might be able to get 2 shirts.
Listen, I'll let them know.
We at least test that theory for me so I can see if I can get me a couple shirts out of the deal.
I can see when you subscribe. I'm watching.
You know what? I'm gonna go see if it did anything for us, man. I'm gonna see if our subscribers.
I already looked and no, it didn't.
It didn't do shit. We're at
Trust me, I'm always watching.
God damn it.
I watch everything.
I think y'all definitely gonna be surprised though the next time Crystal Pittman walk.
Good.
Like all that shit y'all saw in the past fights, that shit ain't happening no more.
It seems like, and I could be completely wrong, right? It seems like any game plan she had going into any of her fights left her when she stepped into the ring. It seems like they probably planned. And then they got in there and started, and like she just immediately started humming overhand rights, like because that's
it's just honestly, I think just had a bunch of motherfuckers who don't know nothing about training. To be honest, you know, she just like so when you coaching, a lot of times you be like, hey, you know, you need to know what you're dealing with. You need to know if you're putting too much on somebody. And then on top of that, sometimes like the type of training that they used to before they come to your gym is like different. And the culture. I mean, you've been in my gym, man. I mean, it's a little rough around the edges. But the one thing you will do is you're going to learn the art. Like you gonna learn how to box. You gonna even understand the why. You know, so I think
you see that fight that they're announcing? Mick Terrell versus Panda Banks. Wow.
Thailand and UK. So it's their first UK show, like on its own.
BKFC UK Newcastle. Panda Banks making the trip from fucking Thailand to the UK to fight Mick.
They won't do no Thailand American fights though. That shit
Well,
will
they
be
tried tonight.
Be like a tidal wave. Like the Americans just smoke through all the Thailand guys, unless you get an American that really ain't. I don't know. That really just you get Brian Maxwell, you put him on the card, he'll get beat up by a Thai guy. You know, but I'm just playing. You know,
Why you gotta do that?
I snuck that in there, didn't it?
You know what? I'm wondering why. Like, so we're 3 weeks away from October 1st, right? They're talking about October 1st in Monroe, or they were just talking about it a minute ago before they started talking about Denver. But you're fucking. It's the 10th, so we're 22 days away from Monroe. And if you go on their app right now, the only fight on the fucking card is the Lorenzo fight. Why don't they update this shit and add some goddamn fights to it so we can get excited about who we're gonna go see fight? Never mind. I just fucking refreshed it. They got a guy named
lately they've been doing really good. So for a long time,
Shavers versus Shutterfield. You got LaBruza versus Sensley. You got Harris Stevenson fighting Caleb Harris. You got Noah Cutter fighting Anthony Blake Lecraze.
Is this on the October 1st card?
Yep. You got Bosnick. Let me see. David Bosnick versus Lauren Thibodeau.
My dog named Lauren.
And then you got Torres versus Juan Torres versus Zach Kalmas. So they are building it. They should throw a female fight on that one, October 1st. This guy Gogo Silvetsky that's about to fight right here is a fucking savage.
Oh yeah, definitely is.
Man, what's the last dude you named?
Who's that? Zach Kalmas?
Zach Kalmas?
Zach is a character. Oh my god. I
love
Zach.
You want to know what the first conversation we ever had with him, Martin?
What was that?
He comes up to Kyle and I. We're in Birmingham, Alabama. It's the second event we ever covered. We walk over to the Fighter Hotel. We were staying in a hotel right next door, right? We go into the Fighter Hotel. Everybody's downstairs getting ready to go to the weigh-ins. And this guy, he's a big dude, right? He's a heavyweight, crazy curly hair. He's got blonde highlights in that shit, right? But he's a wild dude, right? He's not missing any teeth yet. And he comes up to us, and he's like,
Zach,
hey. He's like, oh, what's going on, guys? Oh, I'm fucking Zach Kalmas. They call me the fucking Tiger Shark. I'm fucking Shark Attack Zach. And he's like getting all crazy, right? And we're laughing, dude. Right away, we're like, yo, this guy is fucking
crazy.
Off the fucking Richter, right? He's off the Richter. And he starts telling us, he's like, yo, I love Zach. Like Zach, we get along with Zach great. He is fucking so fun.
But be honest though, you love Zach because Zach crazy little bitch.
We're both from New England. He is like the typical crazy New England guy that I know from up here, right? He starts telling us, you know that a tiger shark, you know how they can catch their prey? What does he say, Kyle? He
said they can go 400
meters deep.
400 meters down. He's like, do you know how far down that shark can go before it blasts back up to breach water and catch its prey? We're like, why would we know that? He said,
we don't know.
400 meters. Think about that. Straight down, straight up, grab the prey, breach water, back in, fucking eat it.
And we're just standing there looking at
that valuable piece of information there.
Going on.
Listen, can I just say something to Patrol Man? He's really trying hard.
We don't give a shit about.
He's really trying hard. Now, Martin,
we love you.
I want to see your hands. I want to see your hands, Martin. While all this shit is going on, shut up, Kyle Mish. I will stick my entire hand in your fucking innie belly button, you fucking scumbag. I will peel you off your fucking mother's couch, drag you out in the front yard, and put my entire foot in your fucking belly button because I know I could fit that shit. I know it.
We know who you are.
It's an odd mode of attack.
You know what's really funny, right? Is
Straight
imagine
tear it
being
apart, Jack
somebody
Helmet
who's
style.
afraid to tell people what they think, so they have to hide behind a fake fucking profile forever and talk shit on everything because they're a fucking loser who sits around and thinks they know everything. Dude, stop being such a pussy. Tell us what your name is and fucking come out, bro. We know who you are. We're not gonna rat you out because we ain't rats. But dude, that's a bitch move. You just move around in the shadows, like, oh, look it, I'm so funny. I'm saying everything that everybody else needs to say, but I'm gonna pretend that nobody knows who I am, but people do. Dude, listen, get a fucking life. Go get a goddamn job. Stop being a fucking stupid bitch, walking around thinking you know fucking everything. You don't know shit, dude. You don't know shit. You're a bitch. Get your fucking name out here and fucking tell us who you are and stop being such a goddamn little bitch, man.
That's
Get
gonna
out
be
of your
some.
fucking mom's
That's gonna be
basement,
some shit. He gonna come out and it's gonna
He
be
ain't
like.
gonna come out. He ain't got nothing on me.
It's gonna be
Nothing
like.
got shit.
I'm Nate.
I'm not triggered. Apparently, Mike's triggered, man. I love
No,
it.
here's the thing, right?
Nate.
How
Shook.
much of a stupid baby little motherfucking bitch would you have to be to just be online as a fucking secret profile for years? Like, I mean, dude, come on. Get a life, bro. Look inside your body and really think about how much of a loser you must be to fucking go online and pretend you're a fucking Darkwing Duck fucking piece of shit, dude. Like, think about that. You're gonna sit home tonight when you go to sleep, and you gotta think really hard about who you are and what you do every day with your life, man. And it's sad.
You know you're gonna be on that motherfucker profile tonight now. You getting a post. You know what I'm saying?
I don't give a shit. He's got nothing on me.
You know he gonna be
suck.
like,
we're not good. Whatever.
Did y'all hear that shit that Michael Hunter was saying about me?
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you, we know who it is.
I
would like to know.
Okay, Chevy,
you just gotta put it out there, man.
Well, welcome to the fucking program, Chevy Bridges.
No, wait. Before we get to Chevy, let me ask you something. What's your craziest Zach Kalman story?
What?
Your craziest Zach Kalman story. Everybody I bump into on the BKFC roster got a Zach Kalman story, or five of them.
I've only run into him one time, and
how was that experience? It's pretty intense.
And it was actually normal. It was normal. He wasn't really too crazy that time. We were at the BKFC Miami event when I met him, but I've had a few interactions with him online. So
I like Zach, man, because I like him because he authentic, man. And if like it's only a handful of people on the planet that you can say that I think I'm gonna remember this moment for the rest of my life, and like 5 of those experiences were with Zach. You know
to me, he is the mankind of BKFC.
So look, when I first met him, I was training Robert Washington in the Birmingham, Alabama fight, and I'm down there. My knee was blown after the Zach Zane fight. So Zach is getting ready to. And you was just bragging on this dude. Now he better move his head.
Oh, yeah, he didn't move it in time.
Yeah, but he didn't go.
He didn't move it in time.
He hit the ropes though.
That was a mean uppercut.
So Zach get in.
There it is.
And we trading now, huh?
I'm telling you, fucking Gogo's no joke.
So Zach gets in, and Zach is fighting Bobo, and Zach's like, I know don't nobody know me, but I'm telling you, man, he don't move his head. You never seen a white boy move his head like this. I'm like, yes, I have. I seen it in nightclubs all the time. He's like, you never seen a white boy move his head like this. And he just kept moving his head. I bullshit you now. You don't believe me? Go ask Rick Coleman. Like he was like, I got head movement. I got footwork. See, I'm not gonna stand in front of him like this. And so Rick said, you think he gonna do any of that shit that he said he gonna do? Uh-oh. It was like, this gonna get stopped soon. There's 41 more seconds.
That was close. That was a close one.
That was a close one.
It ain't going.
Oh.
I feel like we're watching different times right now.
We are.
We were
There's
talking
25
about
seconds
earlier.
left. 24 seconds, 23.
I got 28.
Yeah, I'm on par with.
Chevy, I'm
it.
with you.
That's
Oh,
it.
okay. I
Wow.
got 15 seconds left right now.
Oh, okay. So it's still going.
Oh no, my screen just paused.
It just froze. Yeah.
Oh,
And now
so yours
he's
did
on his
too.
back.
Oh, yeah, that happened to us too.
Oh, yep.
And
Ah,
BKFC
shit.
owe me another $5 now.
First month's free.
Look,
Yeah.
look. The
Just like
fighters
Blue
shouldn't
Chew.
have to pay
Oh,
for it.
man,
I'm just
right up the
saying.
bell.
If we providing the entertainment for the streaming service, we shouldn't have to pay for the streaming service.
Yeah, send that to
I agree
HR.
with that. If you're a fighter on the roster, I think you should be able to watch that.
Now,
shit.
if you're someone who has fought for them but you're not active, then by all means you got to buy that shit.
Hey, you see that?
Right.
You see that beautiful bald motherfucker in the corner of Go-Go? Mike and I got to spend the entire Sunday after Albuquerque with that guy.
Yeah.
He's a piece of work, Ryan Perez. Oof.
My coach has had a few good conversations with him in Florida.
Yeah. Are you saying that like sarcastically, like they were beefing or what?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean that wholeheartedly. They had some interesting conversations.
Yeah, he's.
I
a
don't
good
fully
dude.
understand what they were about, but
What you call interesting? They
interesting.
talking about aliens and shit,
No, it was fight related, but
conspiracies or buttholes,
it was about
shit like that.
well.
Wait,
Yeah,
how is it?
hold on now.
Oh,
They
He
gave it
said,
a
well,
7?
whoa,
I mean, we passed that.
yeah, I mean that was yesterday's conversation.
God damn it.
Dude, this guy can't get off the floor. He just keeps staying on the floor.
Man.
Sorry, I'm focusing on some
Look, that was
stuff
a
over here.
trip. That looked like a really wild, loose Muay Thai trip. A little sweep.
Oh,
He's
God.
purposely putting his foot behind him. I see what you're doing. Go or whatever your name is.
Dude,
Go.
he's knocking this motherfucker across
All right,
the
he
leg.
knocked the shit out of him on that one.
Yes, he did.
Listen, I'm so excited for this next fight, guys. Oh, I can't
Chevy,
wait.
who you fighting?
I don't have one yet. I'm still waiting on some stuff.
Oh,
But,
you're talking about the Kai Stewart fight.
yeah. I hope Rusty don't make me eat my words. I'm a little nervous, but I know Rusty likes to fight, but I know he's just not very skillful.
This dude's getting beat up now.
But we don't know what Kai can
Did
do.
you just hit him while he was down?
I think he did.
Yep, he sure did.
I think that Rusty definitely is the hardest opponent that he's fought today.
Oh, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Like, we haven't seen what Kai can do against a guy who eats more than one punch, more than a little uppercut or a little jab. No disrespect to those two opponents, but y'all need to stop fighting because y'all don't like to get hit.
Yeah, I'm interested in this one for sure. I want to say that this was the longest go-go fight so far, right? Right, Mike?
Yeah, he smoked the dude.
His
There's no
first two
Justin
fights?
Sims. I think Sims went a little bit longer, maybe. I could be mistaken, but I remember he did light him up.
I feel like his first two fights ended pretty quick. But
I will say this dude was his toughest test. Like I think the first dude to put him on his ass like that. And that wasn't no lucky punch. That was a clean uppercut.
What weight class were these guys fighting at?
165.
What? You say 55?
65.
Oh. I'm about to say, shit. I'm going to have to rewind and do some homework.
No, 165. All right, then, Chevy. So since you said you don't have a fight yet, you were going, I don't know, were you going to fight Tony Soto?
Well,
Before?
that was the plan. Yeah, that was the plan for Albuquerque.
And it fell through. So what's new with you? What's the deal, man?
Well, the day I got the contract, I had re-injured my hand really bad from the Knucklemania 2 fight. So I had to that fight fell through, and that was the reason why. But now I'm healed up and I'm doing well. I'm back to training full contact and sparring and all that. So I just got to get cleared by the officials, and once that happens, then I'm good to go. I'm pretty sure I'll be fighting by the end of the year. I've got some things that we were talking about in the back things. So
are you staying at 145 or are you whatever?
if the money's right, that's a big cut. It makes it to where I can't enjoy the whole experience per se. It feels like more like a job. I found out the last time, so I'm probably gonna stay at 55 unless the money or the opportunity is right. So
Man, this guy Gogo is no joke, man. He's a fucking beast. We talked to Ryan a lot. Ryan is so high. He says that Gogo, is going to be his next. I think he says he's going to be his next champion, or after HD. After HD, he's my next champion, or some shit like that.
No, he won't. Not like that. I ain't saying that he not gonna grow, but man, you still got Joel Moore, and you still got shit. What's the UK dude? What's it called?
Connor Tierney.
Connor Tierney.
Yeah, like
that dude might be the next champion.
Yeah, like that shit sound good when the old boy said it, but like I guess from a fan perspective, when you see somebody steamroll somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Like when you see somebody steamroll somebody, I think a lot of times they be like, "Oh man, this dude, he gonna be this, he gonna be that." I'm like, you really don't know if somebody got the potential to be the next champion till you see how they deal with certain things. And like I never saw, like we did see this kid get dropped and get back up. So his mental fortitude may be something that we can say, okay, like this dude is pretty good, but like I didn't see him deal with anything for me to say I think he gonna be the next champion.
I didn't say he's going to be the next champion, Martin. I think you are mistaken. I said he is going to be his next champion.
Yeah,
Ryan Perez talking about his gym. He said he's going to be my next champion.
I mean, that could be a foot race. We don't know what.
That's what I'm with Chevy on that, man. That he might be the champion at thumb wrestling or some shit. But,
I mean, they do got that pillow fighting league.
Yeah,
you never know.
Hey, look at this son of a bitch, man. Nick Chapman's out there.
Yeah, look at him. He made the trip over here. Guys, we lost Patrolman. We were too boring. He's going to go eat more.
He need to let me go over to Thailand and show them Thailand dudes what a bare knuckle clinch is all about.
What I tell you, I told you, ain't nobody in America gonna respect those Thailand dudes.
Man, I respect them, but it's a different sport than what they're used to, and they're not ready for America's intensity for bare knuckle.
If you want to know who Patrolman is, all you have to do is figure out who's a former veteran who's fat and overweight and also likes dogs, likes Christine Faria. He's a fan of Christine Faria.
He knows too much to be some fat dude on the couch.
No, he's a fat dude who used to do MMA, and he's a former veteran. He likes dogs.
You know what?
Go look it up.
Chevy, Mike is reading off his notes. He's been investigating and writing.
But this whole time, y'all been looking so hard, and it's the perfect disguise. Watch it be Sean Wheelock this whole time.
I told you it's Nate. I'm telling you it's Nate shit, man.
It's not. I know who it is.
He's hyping up
I know who it is.
Who the fans want to see fight, so he can keep his job.
Yeah, it's fucking Nate, man.
At the last event, I talked to somebody. Well, we were all talking, and people were wondering who it was, right? And I basically just gave out a little bit of clues and let everybody else do their own work because I'm not going to rat him out. He can rat himself out, right? Because he talked a lot of shit. So I know as soon as his name gets put out there, people are going to fucking come after him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to be that guy. But the thing is that I know somebody who looked up this person and he has a messenger with this person from their real name. And he's like, holy fucking shit. This is the guy because he's got all these questions from this person. They talk for hours and hours. The guy's always asking him questions. I said, that's the dude. You're right. That is who it is. And he asked him all
what if it's
Hey,
Nate's wife?
Nate was in the military, wasn't he?
Yeah, but what if it's Nate's wife and she's building all this shit up so her husband can matchmake?
Well, all I can say is it's
fucking Nate.
Listen, it was funny at first, and I get it. He says things that people want to say or people think, but the thing is like, I mean, how much of you got to be such a bitch to just hide behind that for your whole life? I mean, think about that.
But at this point, if he reveals himself, he'll ruin it. He's become a staple in the community.
Why doesn't he just show his real name and just talk the same way? Because he's scared. That's why.
That's a rap.
He's scared.
I think
it's true.
I think what keeps it going is
so go cry, you little baby.
Like what keeps it going is that don't nobody know though. Yeah, like
that's the secret. That's the part.
The moment that I promise you, the moment that everybody find out is like I don't want to follow him no more. You know what I'm saying? It's cool when you see the
I
post
already
and
don't.
you read
don't
it in
care
the
what
Darkwing Duck hat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, he's got like the best
Old,
identity
man.
because your imagination can make him be a lot more important and cooler than he actually is.
He's not that cool. I promise you. Think about this, dude. How much time do you have?
Mike do
to
not
come
like
online?
this motherfucker.
Well, here's the thing, though. Like,
Say, I
think
promise
about
you, bro,
this
he's not that cool.
Realistically, think about what this person does. They're
I
online.
promise
all
you, he's
the
not
time.
that cool.
This guy fucking sucks.
Listen, I'm telling you. Think about like how much time can you actually spend online talking shit to people? Think about that. This person does it all the time under a fake name. I mean, you got to really be some kind of a loser to do shit like that. I mean, it's fucking.
He's probably working at McDonald's and shit.
I'm sorry, you're a fucking loser, dude. Period. End of story. I don't care what shit you talk. I don't care what you do, but you're a loser at the end of the day. So you can
This
say whatever
fat
you
dude
want.
is sitting in McDonald's hooked on their Wi-Fi right now with chicken nugget crumbs on his chest.
You're probably
Mad as
not
hell
wrong.
at you. He's writing a
probably not
fucking
wrong.
book on you.
You're
Nah,
probably
man.
not wrong.
Mike is
Listen,
really trying to bait this guy out.
Here's
for
the thing.
sure,
My
man.
name is Mike
Great.
Hunold. I live in Rhode Island. I'm in the National Guard. I've got a beautiful family. I'm right here talking shit to you. I'm not afraid, motherfucker. I don't give a shit who you are.
He's at every BKFC event, so you can meet him in a square circle.
He's not at every US. People
No, I'm
give
talking
him
about you.
pictures.
Talking about you.
Me? Yeah.
Except for this one. Except
Come
for
and
this
say hello.
Yeah.
I'm not a fighter. I don't give a shit. I suck at fighting. So who gives a shit, man? You can
We
talk
should-
all the shit you want about my fighting, about my podcast, and I
Listen.
think we do great.
Yeah.
Listen, me.
I told you, Kyle, he really don't like Patrol, man.
Listen.
Yeah, he's
I think
going
he's a
in hard. He's going
Hey,
in hard
just-
on him now.
He's a
Listen,
bitch.
We're gonna
Just-
set it up. Mike Hunold versus Patrolman in the
Just
square
pull out
circle.
the-
It's
He's
gonna
out
be
of my
me,
weight
Marty,
class,
Christine cornering him.
This is
Chevy,
deeper.
he's way out of my weight class.
This
I'm like
is
a 145er. He's like a 250 pounder or something.
This is deeper than this. So show me the inbox, man. Y'all been going back and forth. You have to.
No.
This is
No,
what
I
I'm
am
telling you.
kind of
They have
freedom.
to because you know what I'm saying. You look at Kyle, and this is Kyle's like, yeah, that Patrol man guy, he's really funny. And you go look at Mike, and Mike got his head. He flipped the head. You know, he pulled that shit up like this. He said, no. He's a fucking hit the index finger too. Yes, he said he's a fucking bitch. And then it was like, yeah, we were like, yeah, man, you know, it is pretty cool because you know he hiding behind that. No, he's not cool.
What?
He said it like he caught that motherfucker digging a book out of his nose or something. He's not cool. I promise you.
Trust me, he's not that cool. I know.
He lives in
a
the basement with his mom.
As far as I can see, he ain't that cool. He's so uncool that he has to use a fake profile to be cool. Think about that. I can't show you who I am because you wouldn't like me. So I got to show you a fake profile because I'm cool.
Hey, but what would you do if it was like a little Beetlejuice looking motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Then you feel bad for talking
Kind
shit.
of is.
It might say kind of is. You ever
He
want to
said
know, man,
Beetlejuice looking motherfucker.
why you can't just go ahead and come out and say who it is?
Because
who you think it is?
All right, say I'm wrong though, because I'm like 99%, but obviously I don't know 100%, right? Because there's always that 1% that's like,
I'm sensing doubt in this now. Well, go ahead.
I just can't prove it. So that's the thing. Like if I say who it is, right, and then it for whatever reason it doesn't. Now I'm pretty sure of it, but what
Here
if
it goes.
it's not?
Come on, Rusty.
Then I'm a friggin' dickhead. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. But also, I feel like I'm ratting him out if I say something because this person.
Man, we don't give a fuck about that, man.
Listen, if Rusty wins this fight like he's supposed to, I'll forever be a fan and always have his back in future fights. But if he lets this bitch beat him today, I'm gonna call him a bitch too and let him know how much I think he's a bitch as well. Because oh man,
here.
Some pretty harsh terms there.
Well,
how
Kai can only beat a bitch. I'm just saying.
You don't like Kai either, huh? What's up with all this animosity y'all got?
Fuck Kai. He's fucking stupid.
Mike hate Patrol Man.
I'm trying to bait Patrol Man out.
Yeah.
I don't really dislike Kai because I don't know him personally, but he's made it a point in his life to get on my nerves.
Why?
So I go ahead and give him what he wants. Boy, you can be on my nerves, but when I see you in person, I hope you keep that energy.
You gonna fight him without a chance. You gonna be just like those kids that Kyle was just talking about fighting at the gas station.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Alex Turney and HD Davis out in front of the.
He better not let me catch him at a gas station because I'm gonna beat his ass and make him pump my gas. He got me fucked up.
For free?
After he pays for it.
You gonna whoop him for free, or you gonna whoop him for a tank of gas? That what you saying?
Yeah, I'm a whooping for a tank of gas. That shit's expensive these days.
I was there when Daniel Gary.
Stupid ass fucking metal. I mean, I get the message he's sending behind it, but how much does he really support and post about it?
Yeah, he.
How much
Daniel
Special
Gary and
Olympics
him
shit does
fought.
he share and actually post about it? And then he on here fighting motherfuckers and bragging about whooping them when they look like they in the Special Olympics. Like, you really ain't a supporter. You're a fake supporting motherfucker. You don't share nothing. You don't like none of their shit.
Hey, you just brought up the Special Olympics. Can I tell you what Zach Kalmas told me the first day I ever met him?
See, I told you everybody had a Zach Kalmas story.
Yeah. First day I ever met Zach sitting outside by the fire pit in Birmingham, and he goes, "Hey Kyle," he's like, I act kind of crazy. You know why? Because I'm 3% retarded, like medically fucking determined. A doctor.
I like Zach.
Yeah, I know. I love Zach. He goes, no, diagnosed. I'm 3% retarded. I go, dude, I don't think that's.
He just a little.
He's 3%.
He just a little bit, man. He ain't fully retarded, man.
He said you never go full retard.
He don't spit in the bus one to lick it off now. You know what I'm saying? But he just a little bit. He put the circle in the square type of shit.
He's not on the broad side of the spectrum, just enough to make it in.
Yeah,
man. I just thought that was so funny that I thought that was so funny that he said that. I was like, dude, 3%. He goes, I'm telling you, I was diagnosed 3% retarded.
Don't get me wrong. I love the Special Olympics. I don't like that Kai gets so emotionally offended when people bring it up that he's wearing that stupid ass medal and he don't really support it. He don't say nothing about it.
What is the medal?
How you gonna share the medal on your fights but not share the support?
So what is the medal?
It's supposed to be some Special Olympics medal, but unless he won it himself, you ain't sharing and supporting shit. So
he competed in the Special Olympics.
He wants fans, bro. I don't know.
So the story was that there's a fan of his that gave him that was in the Special Olympics.
Where's this fan, bro? You fighting for a #1 contender fight. Where's this fan? We ain't got no pictures and no interviews with him, no mentions. You just rolling joints on fucking interviews and bragging how you're the best and you want clout. Fuck him.
Plane tickets higher than a bitch though, and for real, that shit higher than Giraffe.
Not when he's making as much money as he's bragging about, because he won't leave his hometown because he's a ticket seller.
Did you just say plane tickets are higher than giraffe pussy? Is that what you said?
Yes, that shit high as fuck. That shit high as fuck, man. So you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, so look,
here we go.
I had a
Here we go.
Oh, Krusty.
Come on.
Oh shit.
Krusty. Hit him with that stupid. Yeah. Fight him. Don't get in trouble, Crowder. Don't get in trouble. Don't. Come on. Don't give him an excuse.
He is gonna have to deal with somebody who's been around for a while.
He fought H.D. Davis, and H.D. Davis
Ty's about to get exposed. He's either going to show that he's a good fighter, or he's going to show the world that he really is not as good as he makes it seem.
Hey, but how bad is it gonna hurt you to say, all right, he's a good fighter?
If he wins tonight, I'll give him his props. I can be a man of my I can be I can't even say it.
See, it's Freudian slip there. You don't want to say it.
I can swallow my pride and give him his props if he earns it.
Like,
but he better win. He better win decisively, not something stupid.
Who taught you how to spoke?
Hey,
nobody.
Mike was teaching me how to spoke down in Albuquerque.
Oh yeah.
Hit him again.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you what Mike said. Right, Mike
boy.
In a car full of people.
A
No, Mike's about the smartest motherfucker on the planet. He goes, dude.
He's gonna go past the first round.
He's like, listen,
he's cut.
He's bleeding.
Anybody that ever says you came on someone, you're not speaking right. Because
listen, this is the moment he realized he fucked up.
He's in a real English though. Mike goes, it's not.
Where we going with this?
He goes, it's not came, it's come.
That's grammar.
Because the word is come, and then if you actually do that, you have come. It's not came, right? Because if it was came, it would be called came.
But who had? I mean, Mike,
people confuse the actual word "come here" and use the past tense of the word "come," like "come here" for the word "come" as in "come."
But you had to have been on a lot of Pornhub to have known that.
No, it's English.
No, but it's not commonly used English. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Pornhub will give you
People
viruses.
don't talk and
Only professionals know that.
Shit, what you talking
Well,
about? My
thank you.
phone worked perfect.
thank you, Chevy.
What the hell is he talking about?
Thank you, Chevy,
Jesus Christ.
for calling me a professional.
He said it's not came, it's come because I typed it and then
No,
auto
dude.
corrected.
It was like the funniest conversation. I was like, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, everybody that says came is just speaking wrong English, man."
I'm just gonna start saying coming.
No, you gotta say
Come
come. And then we were like young. We were like making up T-shirts. We were like young, dumb, and full of came.
Arthur, stop being rude.
This is this
Then get a
podcast is
popsicle.
rated
Whatever, it's the
NC-17.
weekend. Fuck it.
No, I'll say
I'll get him
it's
one.
not came, they comed.
I'll be right back. Let me get my son a popsicle. Hold on one second.
Oh my God, his kid's here.
Yeah. And he in there having a whole. It's all Mike.
I didn't bring that up. Kyle
You
did.
fucking asshole.
It was one of the funniest things. Mike was making
Hey.
up words. It was like the best day
Watch.
ever.
And
Kyle,
Chevy ain't even
hey.
got no headset on. He over there talking about it's not came, son.
Say Kai ain't shit.
He's telling him right now. He's like, "It's not."
Y'all hear that?
No, everyone.
Yeah, you want me to say it again?
No.
He will.
Hey,
He will.
Say, nah, I don't want to hear it.
So right after this fight, we're gonna bring in we're gonna say so long to the Chevy, and we're gonna bring in Yuli Diaz and fucking Francisco Ricky.
Is it Ricci or is it? Did you guys actually ask him? Is it Ricci or Ricky?
It's I think it's pronounced Ricky.
Ricky.
I bet you're wrong. $20 say you're wrong.
Okay.
We'll ask him when he comes on.
Well, so what do you say?
Gentlemen's
Ricky?
bet.
When he came on the show.
No, he got to come down.
Ooh, Kyle getting his ass. Whoop.
But see, we know they ain't watching right now. We just gonna say, man, when you come down today.
If Kyle wins this, I'll be respectful for about 10 seconds because he's getting a real fight this time. But I ain't gonna lie and say I don't like watching him get his ass whooped a little bit.
And that man, you mad at that man for wearing a special ed necklace?
I'm mad at him for claiming to stand up for it so much, but you showed no support on your side, on your own, no initiative.
I will say this, but I had like sometimes, man, like fans when you get the fan, I had a couple of them that's slow, and I always message them back when they message me.
Ooh.
But some of the stuff, man, like they need chaperones and shit.
Kai hit him with a good right hook at the end there.
I had one that told me he couldn't wait to come and see me, and then he caught a bus. And you know what I'm saying?
I was a little tired and a little heavy breathed.
Heavy breathed. I had a drill sergeant back when I went to basic training 22 fucking years ago. Our drill sergeant, I thought it was the funniest thing because I'd never heard this before. He was like, "You a bunch of window licking motherfuckers."
Ooh,
yeah.
He said, y'all a bunch, and he said, y'all a bunch of retards. For the rest of this time, every time I say beep, beep, no, every time I say short bus, y'all sound off with beep, beep. You got that? Short bus. And the whole platoon goes beep, beep. And we did that shit for the rest of fucking basic training, dude. We'd be marching by like a building, and there'd be a bunch of fucking soldiers out front, and he'd be like, left, short bus. We go beep, beep. And then we'd beep at the fucking people on the side of the road.
Because y'all was all a bunch of circle in the square ass motherfucker. Put the circle in the square.
What's your favorite window flavor? Grape? We'd be like, what?
Yeah.
What?
See, if everybody know what that means, because
start backing up.
Even when I was a kid, we had a dude, the retarded dude.
I'll start backing up.
That spit on the one and lick it off.
Oh man!
Come on, Rusty, start throwing.
Uh-oh.
So how do you think Rusty's doing right now, Chevy?
Right now, particularly, I think he needs to stop backing up. He's going to let Kyle gain momentum and confidence. If he keeps pressing forward like that, I think he's doing good. He's obviously winning. But this round, he might be just taking a break. I don't know.
This is 145.
Yeah.
Dude, what the hell? like Rusty looks like he could lose like 20 fucking pounds and fight at 125.
He normally fights at 35, right? What weight did he fight Daniel Gary at?
145.
He fought Daniel Gary at 45.
Who, Kai or Crowder?
Crowder.
I didn't think he fought.
Yeah,
Daniel Gary.
because Kai fought him last, and
Yeah, Kai fought Daniel Gary last. Kai's only made. This is his third fight for 145, and only made weight twice.
No, he did fight him, right? Is that who he fought in his first fight, Daniel Gary? Rusty Crowder?
Yeah, well, I don't know if
I don't
it was.
know.
I know when Red fought in
Go get a drink.
Birmingham, Alabama. Daniel Gary was in the back room with us, and I think he had Brian Maxwell and he had Reggie Barnett cornered.
Who did, Crowder or Gary?
Get Daniel Gary. Daniel, funny dude, man.
In Birmingham, Rusty Crowder beat Daniel Gary.
Yes.
Yep.
Ooh, this is a good scrap, actually.
Swinging and banging. Kai does not like that.
I mean, he's high-fiving in the corner. Seems like he likes it.
He just. I think people like it when it's like a competitive fight. Like I hit you, you hit me, I hit you. When you get the batteries knocked out of the remote, that's when you're like, okay.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest, man. He's showing some toughness here because he's gotten hit a few good times, and he's scrapping with Rusty for sure.
Now he is, but I
mean, he's wild.
Rusty's not the most skilled opponent. He's just really tough, and he brings the fight. So it is a good test for him to see how he does against somebody who is not afraid to get hit and fight.
How old is Rusty?
Oh, I don't know. Let's see.
30, 31 probably, maybe 28.
For real?
Somewhere in that ballpark.
Come say his age.
Why you got a donut and a popsicle, bro?
Doesn't say his age. For Crowder right now, and one for Kai. So,
come on, Rusty. They gave that round to Kai, so he needs to pick it up these last two rounds and at least secure them.
So who's up?
Crowder's still up 2-1 right now. But he better do something.
Crowder is 32 years old.
Come on, Crowder. You better start throwing. Lose another round and be even. Oh, don't give that dude this kind of fight.
Well, if it comes down to
look at that.
If Kai Stewart wins this round, it'll be a banger of a fifth round.
I just would love. He made some criticizing comments about my hooks when I fought LJ Hermrich. So after seeing that hook right there, I'd love to have a conversation with him now. That's ridiculous.
We just get poked.
Oh, come on, Crowder. Put my hands up.
Yeah, I think he did.
Crowder had a bad weight cut. I mean, I did read somewhere earlier that he had to like 3 p.m. to make weight today. So that could play a factor in it, which I hate that. I hate that.
Crowder looked like he didn't have that much weight to cut.
He looks heavy.
Looked like he was fighting there where he walked around that.
Yeah, he's looking a little tired and sluggish now, and that's not good because he's going to
get earlier. It looks like he could cut 20 pounds and fight at 125.
Yeah, and if he keeps fighting at this pace, he's going to gift wrap this victory for Kai. And, oh my God, it's going to piss me off. He's borderline bitching right now. He's almost being a bitch. Come on.
He's almost being a bitch.
Rusty, I need you to pull this one out. Come on. They got a lot riding on this, Rusty. You win this, you can be cool. You lose this, you a bitch.
Joe Ivy doesn't like Kai's mustache. He says he looks stupid. It's dumb on him.
I mean,
bro,
if from a business perspective, man, I mean, you
he's
probably,
like the rich version of Tom Schultz mustache.
You probably should. I don't know, man. Like if he lose, then
look, he complaining about Rusty punching him in the shoulder because the bell rang. What a bitch! Shit happens.
That sound like Mike right now, don't it? When you talk about
I
Patrol
was thinking,
Man.
Yeah.
I was like, he
That's
sounds like
a
my
Where's all this
fucking-
animosity coming from? Jeez.
This animosity is coming from because when I first called this dude out in a respectful call out, he turned me down. And then from that point on, he started following me and messaging me every morning at like 7 a.m. talking shit for fucking months, bro. So fuck him.
Y'all
Okay.
crazy.
Okay.
That's
Period.
why.
Period.
Yeah, actually-
motherfucker.
Okay.
Yeah,
Every morning
actually-
for months, you hear ding, ding, ding.
So did I just see that right? 2 judges have it a draw right now going into the 5th.
Oh my
and,
god.
And one of them has it 39-37.
Oh
Who's
my
that ring card,
god.
Who is that? That's just a new ring card.
This
guy?
is the worst fucking. This is the worst outcome I could think of. But you see that dude back there? He gonna knock out Albert Inkling when his debut.
Albert Inkling. Albert Inkling. Is that the Mexican dude?
Yeah, he's a little annoying little gnat. That he told me to come to 125, so here I come.
125 for Chevy
You
Bridges.
gonna cut your leg off?
No, I'm bringing 125 to him. That dude back there.
Oh.
I found me a 125er. I'm gonna bring it out
okay.
there.
Mm.
He ain't lying. That one's personal. After that, then we're gonna have fun. After that, that one's personal though.
Who at 145 right now? That's not on the top 5.
Oh.
Me.
And who else? What is Kai right now?
3.
He number 3?
He's number 3. In all fairness, the dude that just beat me was ranked number 3. So if he got put at number 3 just by beating me, I should have at least been a 5.
Dude,
What you think about the Steve-O fight?
It was good.
No, I'm saying you and Steve-O at 45, right?
Yeah. I like
Is
Steve-O. I would
Steve-O
definitely take
top
that
5?
fight.
no. Yes.
Yeah,
He's
he's
5.
number 5 now. He's number 5 now. I would definitely take that fight. I mean, I have no problem fighting Steve-O.
Eric Dodson, who just started here.
Louie Lopez just fought.
Yeah.
So what you think
That would be a fun fight.
Brian Duran.
How'd you think you'll do with Eric Dodson?
Eric Dodson too.
I think I'd do all right. He didn't get to hit. He fought Villar, so I mean, he didn't really display nothing. Villar went down fast, so who knows how hard he
I
really
think Kai's
hit.
winning the fight, dude.
So I don't see no threats with Dodson. Come on, Rusty.
I think Kai won the fight.
Stop. You're probably right, but you need to
I'm
stop.
just saying, like he took
Came
that
back.
last round. I don't remember what the judges had.
Oh,
I
just
think
keep
they had,
picking it up.
Well, on the 3rd round, Rusty was winning he would have won by split decision if it was 3 rounds, but then it got tied up, and if
Gotta go back to
Rusty-
keep doing it.
Kai beat
You gotta go
won the
back and
5th
forth till
round.
it does it. There it goes. I hope, man.
Kai won the 5th round. He wins the fight.
Good on him. He showed heart. He fought a guy that kept pressing the fight, even though he got hit. I'll give him that. He didn't show a lot of skill, but he did keep fighting. So I'll give him props there.
Dude,
So
145
but he's
is
still a
interesting.
bitch.
145 got Jimmy Rivera, Brian Duran, Howard Davis, Tyler Samus, Jack Claffey. There's like remember that guy, the fucking dude you fought, Plaziola, dude. He's a beast. Lardy Navarro, Cito's in there.
That Plaziola dude can take a beating. I'll tell you that because I hit him hard.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. There's actually a lot of like interesting names in your division. To be honest with you.
Well, that's not my main division really. If you
the one you.
If you look at my actual MMA record and stuff, a lot of my fights are at 55.
Yeah.
So it's just for MMA, I was really short for 55. I mean, I'm one of these guys. I'm not really tall, but I cut a lot of weight like Martin does and like Steve-O does and all these other guys that say they cut a lot of weight. I mean, I cut a lot of weight too, 55 and 45.
Of the 2 fighters right now waiting for the result, Kai looks like he can go another 3 or 4 rounds, and Rusty don't.
Yeah.
To be honest,
how long? What was the notice on the Rusty Crowder fight?
Full count.
This one's been made for a while.
Yeah, since they all started making the announcements for the card. Ah, damn. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that was one of the first 2 or 3 fights they announced for this card.
Well, if the blue corner hand gets raised, you heard it here first. Red and blue are bitches.
Nah, that ain't what you said you was gonna say though.
Rusty Crowder's a bitch.
No, you gotta say what you was gonna say, man.
I already gave him
We
his
all
props.
heard it. Nope.
I already gave him his props.
Well, let's start over.
I already gave him his props. I said he showed that he can stick it to a fight with a real fighter. He showed some toughness and some heart. Not a lot of skill and technique, but split decision.
No, we don't want to hear no but, man. We want to hear it all.
Hey, Mike, can you send the invite to Ricky? Because my
Shit, he beat him.
my shit is not allowing me to send it to his Facebook Messenger.
Hey, I hope you give him all of his props too that you said you was gonna.
I'll give him his props. He won
Just
that
say,
fight.
yeah, man. Hey, that'd be some shit. If in the interview he say, fuck Chevy.
Hey.
Right after Chevy gave him all these props. You turn the volume up on this.
It was a good fight. He showed some heart. He
he's
stayed
doing
there.
it in ring.
He stayed in there and he fought till the end. I'll give him that. He's still a bitch though.
You can say, what's next? What's next for you?
Listen to him. He don't even identify himself as a fucking fighter.
He said somebody's injured. Is he talking about you? He said, I know somebody's injured, but if you want me to fight someone, don't send anybody that you want to get back.
How about you, Chevy?
He better not be, because I always make my flights home.
Howard Davis is injured.
Oh, he's talking about Howard.
Listen,
And Howard Davis is number 1. He just beat number 2, Rusty Crowder. So
listen, all I know.
Hey, did you see that dude punch Howard Davis in the face?
Yeah.
I hit harder than Crowder does.
What the fuck happened with that?
What is it?
When
Whoa, dude. Riggs almost fell off the stage, too. That would have been a disaster.
What'd you say, bro?
I'm not sure what happened there. He tripped or something. It was weird, man.
I would rewind it, but I'm gonna be 30 seconds behind y'all motherfuckers, and I never can get it back.
Well, we're probably gonna have to let you guys go in just a few minutes once Richie pops up in the chat, because we got 2 dudes coming.
Hey,
what did you just say, Brown?
Joe Riggs look intelligent as fuck right now with these glasses, don't he? Fucking Professor Riggs.
What do you say, Kyle?
What's that? Oh, all right. Hey, dude, you guys are awesome for coming on. Martin, especially, been on for an hour and a half with us. Chevy, go get yourself a goddamn fight.
I'm working on it.
You're really gonna have to go to work now to get Kai now that he just won that one. So good luck, man. Thank you for coming on, and we'll catch up with you down the road, bro.
Yeah. Later, guys.
Later,
man.
All right, y'all fellas.
Martin, you are the man. We will see you at the next one, huh?
All right, be easy, my guy.
Hey,
Yes,
and when
sir.
you get off here, you can go ahead and message me whoever your fighters are fighting. Remember earlier I asked you, and you were like, I don't think I'm entitled to talk about that. That was a yes.
Yeah.
Your fighters have fights. And,
I mean, I just know the possibilities of who is supposed to be. Don't mean there ain't no paperwork involved yet. So
Just give us some of that off the record knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
I'll just tell you that we gonna soon see Crystal Pittman putting in work. You know,
okay. Is Paige Van Zandt starring in like
a horror movie,
like a skin flick fucking horror?
It's like
movie?
a Saw type friggin'.
He said skin flick.
All right, man.
He said it's a skin flick. I'm gonna go look now.
Yeah, you gotta go look that shit up. All right,
update my OnlyFans account. You know.
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
Yeah. Go make some content for your OnlyFans.
Right, yeah. Got that. Let them know I can tie it in a knot. You know? I'm out of here, man.
All right.
Later, man.
Dude, that guy's the best. He's one of the
Do
funnest
love
people
Martin.
we've met at these events, and we love hanging out with him.
He's a good dude.
But hey, there's a 185 fight coming up. You got the longtime veteran, some say legend Joe Riggs in there with Josh Dyer. We're going to talk to a couple guys that might be interested in this fight, and one of them being the current 175-pound champion.
That's right.
It's a lot
Here we
bigger
go.
than the people that are.
Hey, yo, Francisco Ricky.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, can you settle something for me?
What's up, Yuli?
It's the monster himself, Yuli Diaz. What's up, dude? Hey,
What's up? Sorry, we're putting the TV on mute now.
Hey, settle something for us. The proper pronunciation of your last name, is it Ricky, Richie? What is it? Ricky. See, we've been saying it right. Fucking.
You just won $20.
So it's almost like Ricky, but just a little longer. Like double.
Yeah,
E.
Ricky. That's what we said to fucking Martin Brown. We were like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's Francisco Ricky, man. And he goes, are you just saying that, or you actually know? And I'm like, now you're making me question it.
He just bought us a couple of iced coffees and a 25-count box of Munchkins, son.
What do you guys think about these fights so far tonight, man?
Pretty good, man. Fuck. We're watching both. We're watching UFC and bare knuckle, but the bare knuckle fights had some good fights.
Yeah, and bare knuckle's always quick and to the point.
And let me ask you this. What do you think the realistic chances that BKFC and Triller open up the pocketbook and try to make a run at Nate Diaz after tonight? Because I don't think win or lose, Nate Diaz returns to the UFC. I think he's done with him.
I think the chances are high, but I don't know if bare knuckle's going to be able to pay Nate Diaz the 7 figures that he's making in the UFC.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, they would really have to open up the pocketbook for Nate.
I mean, to be honest with you, I think they would go for it, and Nate Diaz would definitely be the biggest star that they have on that they've had on bare knuckle. That's for sure. I mean, he's definitely going to bring in the fans.
Don't you think that would open up like an avenue of fans that they haven't quite tapped into yet? Like Nate Diaz. Absolutely. Nate Diaz is like a different entity.
I mean, keep in mind, Conor fought Nate and sold the most pay-per-views he's ever sold. And then after he fought Nate, his pay-per-view sales went down a little bit when he fought for a title at 155 pounds, fighting Eddie Alvarez. So Nate definitely is probably one of the biggest stars, if not the biggest star in UFC right now that's active. So, yeah, I think that would be a good play for bare knuckle. I hope that he fights at 175.
I think that, and dude, and like bringing him in, like his whole team there. I mean, like you bring in Nate, you might get Nick, you might get Gilbert Melendez,
Jake Shields,
you might get all them guys.
That's one that you'd want to see in bare knuckle. That's for damn sure.
Right. You get the whole scrap pack over here if you tap into the Diaz brothers. I got them on the wall. Right? I got them right here on my flag. I got a flag of Nate Diaz right behind me here, all bloody and shit.
So what's up? What'd you guys think about that last fight with Kai Stewart? He fought Rusty Crowder. It's probably his toughest test to date, and he took home the victory. He did okay, I think. What'd you guys think?
To be honest with you, the feed was cutting in and out left and right, so we switched to the UFC fights at one point because it just kept freezing. But we saw the first 3 rounds, and we saw Kai Stewart starting to pick it up after the first round. That's what I saw at least.
Yeah, I think in the 3rd round the judges had it. If it went 3 rounds, it would have been Rusty Crowder by split decision.
Yeah.
But yeah, then Kai Stewart started picking it up and took the fight in the last round pretty much.
Dude, you know what it is, and like Rusty Crowder, and I'm not knocking Rusty Crowder. He was looking a little doughy. Looking like he had a rough cut. You know what I'm saying? And he's fighting. This kid, Kai Stewart, is an active college wrestler, which blows my mind that he is an active college wrestler and able to fight professionally bare knuckle. And I asked him about that. I said, how the fuck are you even able to?
I think you should edit this out so we don't mess up his scholarship.
No. I asked him on this show. He came on one of our episodes and I was like, dude, how are you even able to do that? And he was like, as long as you're not professional in the sport that you're competing in college, that's like a new loophole. Like if you're a college basketball player, you could play professional baseball.
You can make a movie about him. You know, he's fighting bare knuckle to pay his college tuition.
Yeah, it's wild. So he's got that fucking college wrestler stamina. So entering that third and fourth round, that kid looked like he can go. I think he's like 22, or 21, 22, something like that.
Yeah. That's what Jared is, right? Isn't Jared around that age?
Yeah, they're young as fuck.
He is, guys. Yeah. He's young, very young.
Hey, what's new with you, man? 175-pound champ, and the guy that we all thought you might fight, if he wasn't going to fight Lorenzo, we thought Mike Richmond was going to fight you. Now all of a sudden he's fighting fucking Doolittle. So are you fighting? Who are you fighting? Come on, you fighting Perry? Is it going to make it?
No, I'm not fighting Perry. Perry,
no,
his nuts haven't dropped yet. I'm not fighting Perry. I don't know who I'm fighting next, man. That's up to the boss, man.
They haven't even talked to you about it yet, or I know that they're very tight-lipped about all this shit, but can you say that you've at least had a conversation about maybe defending the title before the end of the year?
What I knew was fighting Richmond. That was the last thing they came to me with, and I reached out to Nate a couple times, didn't really get an answer back. He's a hard guy to get a hold of, and he was telling me Richmond or potentially David Mundell, but Mundell's an 85. So I'm not sure how that one will work. I'm not sure if I'm going to be. I just got an ACL reconstructive surgery a couple days ago, so I don't know if I'll be fighting. Shit. I should be fighting by the end of the year, but I'm not sure yet. I have to still see the orthopedic after the surgery and see how well it went. So we'll see. But I actually have this lovely fucking brace on. I look like fucking Mr. Freeze.
Oh, you got the ice circulator thing there, huh?
Yep.
That's pretty cool. I mean, the knee injury sucks and the surgery sucks, but I liked having that fucking thing on my leg.
Oh, I know. I mean, I'm walking. You know, I mean, they gave me crutches, but I feel okay enough, I guess, to walk. I still had to work the last couple of days, so I don't know. I would like to fight by the end of the year, but we'll see. You know, I'd like to stay active. I don't want to be one of those guys that as soon as they win the title, they fight once a year. I would love to fight more often now that I have the title, because hopefully I get called out more often. So we'll see. Whoever they put in front of me, you know, whoever that is, I just I would like a heads up. I would like to not know fucking 2 weeks out from the fight now that I'm the champ. Hopefully I get that courtesy, that professional courtesy. But regardless of the fact, you know, it is what it is, you know.
You know, Mundell was very vocal about focusing more on the 175-pound division. And if you look at him at 185, he looks like he can make 175 pretty easy.
Oh, I know he can. I mean, I cornered one of my brothers, Marcos Laredo, which is actually a mutual friend of all of ours here. And he's one of my best friends and training partners when he fought David Mundell at 170 pounds in Tampa. So I know Mundell can make 175. I know he can.
Yeah. And he was the number, and he still is on the website. He's still the number one contender at 185. Yeah. So even if he has no fights at 175 and they wanted to give him a title shot, I guess that would make sense.
Oh, I would. Yeah, I would understand that 100%. Mundell's a friend of mine. When I talked to him last, he told me that he was trying to fight the winner of Richmond versus Hunt if they would make that fight. So we'll see. But like I said, you know, it's really up to the brass now. Not that I ever picked my fights before, but I feel like now it's even easier because I just got to wait for them to tell me who I'm fighting or whoever makes the most money. Not that bare knuckle's unique in the sense, but I just feel like they're going to go wherever the money is. And whoever makes the most sense in the top 3 or top 4 to fight for the title, I feel like that's the fight that they're going to try to sell. So I have no idea. I promise you, as soon as they tell me something, I'll let you guys. As of right now, I don't have set names in mind. Not to mention the fact that when I fought Louie, the person I thought I was going to fight, you know, I ended up not fighting. So they gave me 3 or 4 different names until finally it ended up being me and Louie. So.
Isn't it weird how that whole fucking Mike Richmond thing with Lorenzo was such a hot topic? It got like fucking millions of views. People all over the place were talking about it, and it just didn't happen. And then when it didn't happen, Lorenzo came out and said that Mike turned the fight down. And Mike came out and said, "You fucking lying motherfucker." He goes, "I didn't turn shit down. You're the fucking dude that chose him over me." So like that's just like a weird.
I highly doubt that Mike Richmond would go out First of all, I feel like Richmond, regardless of the fact he may be a future opponent, but I got respect for the guy. I mean, he's a man of honor, and he's a former military member. I mean, he was in the Marine Corps. So it's not the guy to go out there and blow a bunch of smoke up people's asses, talk shit with Lorenzo Hunt, try to fight him, build up the beef for this fight, and then turn around and turn the fight down. So that to me makes no fucking sense. If I had to guess, not that Lorenzo Hunt ducked Richmond, but I feel like there's more to gain for Lorenzo Hunt fighting at 205 and gaining another title as opposed to defending a title that he's already defended. Not sure how because he's never made 185, but defending a title that he technically already has a title defense in, against the guy that is a dangerous opponent who shouldn't be fighting for the 185-pound title because he hasn't been in the 185-pound ranks. But at the same time, the public wanted to see that fight, so I feel like they deserved that fight. I feel like they should have sold that fight. So I'm not sure how the move came to be to make Lorenzo versus Quentin Henry for the 205-pound title, and you had Cuban Assassin at 4-0,
right?
Who's waiting in the wings, who in my opinion was the rightful challenger at 205. So I don't know why they made the moves that they did to do that. If anything, I definitely don't think that Richmond turned down the fight with Hunt.
I think what they're doing is like really putting they're really rolling the dice here, and they're hoping and praying that Lorenzo beats Quentin, Mike beats Isaac, and then 5 months down the road, February, Knucklemania 3, they got a Lorenzo versus Mike Richmond with both guys holding a belt on their shoulder. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean that makes sense.
Makes sense. What do you think about this fight between Riggs and Dyer?
So me and this guy, we have a friendly wager for 25 push-ups. I might actually be 50 now because we also bet on the females fight. We just haven't checked to see who won. So yeah, it is 50, and he picked Josh Dyer, so I'm going with Riggs. I kind of want Riggs to win. I don't like the bullshit with the tomato that happened at the weigh-ins yesterday, but whatever. I mean, it's not my cup. But
I think that was a miss. I think that was a big miss. Like, because it looked like Dyer
was a little nervous.
Yeah, it looked like he tripped over his own feet or something like that.
Yeah, it was weird. I couldn't figure out what the hell happened. I still don't know what the hell happened. We saw it like 3 times.
Yeah, me too. I was like, you trying to put a tomato in his chest or what? Yeah. I was a little fishy. That seemed to me kind of like a little premeditated, but too orchestrated. Yeah. But they're actually about to fight now, by the way.
Yeah, they're
You got to get this as live as you can.
Man.
Let's see how this goes, man.
How crazy has this friggin' weekend been with combat sports and all the changes? Like BKFC had a change in their main event, and then UFC, forget it. It's been ridiculous.
Oh, insane. I'll tell you what. I have a former teammate that trained with Joe Riggs, Alex Caceres, Bruce Leroy. And when he went to go train at the MMA lab, he trained with Joe Riggs one time because Joe Riggs went there and did a camp at the lab. And he told me that Joe Riggs hit him with a jab, not really going too hard. They had 16-ounce gloves, and he felt a jolt going from his head all the way down to his tailbone. And he was like, I felt that fuck you power when people just have that like touch of death. So I know that Joe Riggs obviously has the power to do it. And power, I also feel, is the last thing to leave you in fighting. But I also feel like Joe Riggs just has a lot of miles, man. You got this guy, Josh Dyer, a pretty built dude that's a lot younger, too. So, but they're swinging. I mean, they're fucking going at it. Joe Riggs just thought about a double leg, too.
He sure did. Riggs, dude, I just looked up his record because I know this guy's been fighting. He's only 39 years old, but I feel like I've been watching him fight for 30 fucking years. 49-18 in MMA. That dude's got a ton of fights.
Have 70 fights in MMA is nuts.
70 fights and 37 out of 49 wins. He has 37 knockouts.
That's insane.
Oh,
he's about to be 38. Yeah. 38 seconds.
Get your arms off the ropes. Here you go. Here we go. Yeah, it was almost over there.
That was clean, baby.
Yeah, that.
Let's go, Riggs. I can't do no push-ups. Come on, baby.
Joe Riggs got a sneaky left. Dog.
Yeah, he does. He caught Gillard with that.
Yeah.
So the high five after that
shit.
count, you think that's like a just a way to?
Oh
wow.
Binga. Damn.
Uh-oh.
Get up.
Get up.
He's
get
not
up.
gonna get up. He took his damn mouthpiece out.
It's over.
He took his mouthpiece out. It's done.
He's saying it's a headbutt.
He's saying
a headbutt?
It's a headbutt. It's not over. It's not over. He said
Riggs is saying it's a headbutt.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It looked like
okay.
a punch to me, but
Yeah.
oh, he's fucked up too.
But you know how live TV, it's hard to see sometimes. But he ain't gonna. There's no way he's gonna be able to continue after this, man. He's really fucked up.
The replay. Nah, the referee called timeout, bro.
Oof.
Don't be over. Come on, Riggs. It's your last fight.
Let's see.
Yeah, that would be sad if he fucking had to bow out of this because.
Oh, it was a headbutt.
Doc's gonna stop it.
A headbutt?
It was a headbutt.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that was square too. Top of the head, square, like covered his whole friggin' face.
And who does push-ups if it's a no contest?
Damn,
Both
dude.
of you.
Wow, that sucks. That really sucks.
That was accidental for the both of them, though. Yeah.
And it's a southpaw against an orthodox. That shit happens.
Yeah, so that shit happens often.
Yep.
Huh.
Oh man, but in a different angle, it looked like a punch.
Oh, jeez, it really did. That's
It really
weird,
was-
man.
Fucking headbutt. Josh Dyer has a hard head. Holy
Are
shit.
they gonna let him continue?
He can't even walk. Did you see him get up just now? Oh no,
Yeah, they're probably gonna stop it, man.
fucking
No
poor
contest.
guy, man.
God
I
damn.
feel bad for him.
Knocked
man.
out. His head looked like it's slammed. on
That
the floor.
sucks, man. Doing a whole fucking camp and having that outcome.
That
Stop it.
I don't know.
and,
Yeah,
dude, this can't be Riggs' last fight anymore. No way. You can't end your career like that. Yeah, I don't know if this was gonna be his last fight or not, but I thought he said it was.
Joe Riggs. I hope this isn't his last fight.
Nah, no way.
All right, let me rephrase that. I hope his last fight doesn't end like this. He's saying he's good to go.
Oh, they gonna go?
Shit.
Oh man, yes.
Dude, what a savage! What a savage!
What a game.
What a
Yeah,
guy.
that's a beast right
Oh,
there.
that was
Man.
top of Dyer's head to the bottom of Joe Riggs' face.
Damn, dog. Right to the.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I hit him pretty good, pretty square.
God damn.
Hey, what's next for Yuli Diaz? What's the deal?
There we go.
What's up, brother? What's going
What's
on?
next for you?
What's next for you, man?
I don't know, man, because the way they're putting up these fights, you don't know who's next. Nobody knows who's next. They're
You might be
playing.
fighting Taylor Starling
Yeah,
next. Who knows?
yeah. This is I don't know, man, but like everybody else, man, I'm ready for anything.
No contest.
I'm looking to move up to 185 for my next fight. So last time I saw the ranking, I was top 5, so it'll probably be somebody in the top 5 in 185. We'll see what happens.
And at 185, let me see who we got there. You got Mundell, Doolittle, some guy named Yuli Diaz, Jared Warren, and Joe Riggs. So
Yeah,
they're gonna run this one back. So I wonder who they got for you, man. That's a disappointing ending right there for sure.
Nah, that was bad to watch too, man. That was a hard fucking headbutt.
Yeah,
That was
Right there.
it was a car crash for real.
Looks
Hey,
like-
let me ask you guys, well, who's next for you?
Who's next for us? I'll tell you. Well, on we got on Wednesday. Who do we got coming on Wednesday? I think we got Bobo and Kalmas coming on Wednesday.
Oh, man, I like Kalmas, man. I met Kalmas up in the in Downtown. Great guy.
So we got Bobo and Kalmas on Wednesday and Lorenzo Hunt on Thursday.
yeah, and we got a couple other people that were waiting for
Oh, yeah.
responses.
Yeah, you got a 5 week then.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
And man, last week we had I don't know who the fuck we had. Like last week was insane. We had Big Ben Rothwell. We had Helen Peralta, Eric Dodson, Jenny Savage,
James Lilly.
Right
James.
there.
We had James Lilly.
It was a good
And we-
week.
Yeah, it was a good week. A
Nice.
good week.
Nice.
But anyways, man, thank you guys for coming on. I wish that fight went a little more exciting and whatnot. But hey,
Wild
before we wrap with you guys though, Lorenzo and Quentin, how do you see that one going? Curious.
Shit. Put us on a spot there. You go first.
Man. If I had to pick, man, I think Lorenzo's a little too slick for Quinn, maybe, man. Quinn hits hard, if Quinn connects, it could be over with. But Lorenzo has a lot of head movement. So if I had to pick, I go with Juggernaut.
You agree?
Okay.
What do you guys think?
Me? I don't know, man. I don't know. That'll be a tough one. I got a lot of love for Quinn Henry. He's always been mad respectful of me. I think he deserves it more. I mean, no, I got nothing against Lorenzo Hunt. I couldn't give a shit, but I'm definitely not a fan of a lot of the shit that he's done either. Kind of, I guess, neutral. But if I had to pick a fighter because I was a bet man, I would probably give the edge to Lorenzo. But I think that maybe Quinn Henry has the heart. He might be able to pull it off. So I guess I'll go with Quinn Henry on that one.
Woo. There we go. You guys got another 25 push-up bet right there.
Yeah, I feel like Quinn Henry's a big step up in size compared to what Lorenzo Hunt is used to.
He is. And the thing is, like you said, Quentin's got a lot of power.
Yeah,
and he's very precise with his jab. He's got one of the most nasty jabs in the business. Lorenzo doesn't get hit very often, but when he did get hit very hard by a powerful man, it was against Gustavo. And we saw that he went down. So maybe, like Yuli's saying, Lorenzo's so slick he doesn't really get hit that much. Maybe Quentin lands one of those jabs and it fucking rocks his jaw a little bit. I don't know. We'll see, I guess.
I think if Quentin doesn't throw the first punch, I think if he lets Lorenzo try to come in with one of those flurries that he throws and then he tries to counter Lorenzo instead of trying to beat him to the punch, I think Quentin, I feel like you can't beat somebody that's faster than you unless you out-time them, unless you got better timing than they do. So I feel like if Quentin Henry isn't the one leading the dance and it's kind of working off of what Lorenzo Hunt gives him, I think he could win that fight. But at the same time, I'm also not in his camp, so I'm not going to tell him how to fight this fight.
Yeah.
I could agree. What do you guys? Okay, last question for you, and then we'll let you go. Mike Richmond Doolittle. How do you see that one going?
I think Richmond will win that fight.
Yeah, I like Richmond too, man. Richmond's slick, tough guy, and
powerful.
I think he has great boxing.
Yeah, he is really good.
Southpaw.
Yeah.
And I think Jared Warren gave Doolittle some trouble at Southpaw, even though, of course, he ended up winning that fight, but I think he struggled in that fight more than he did in the other ones.
Absolutely.
And I think people underestimate Richmond because of the size, or underestimate his power because of the size. But I think he's fast, and I think he hits hard. Plus, I want him to win because I feel like if he wins, that sets up a champ versus champ fight in the future. So
right. I honestly didn't think, like, a lot of people, that was like, if you go online, social media, you read all the comments and shit, people were like, this guy's too small for Lorenzo. I really disagree with that. I think Mike Richmond and Lorenzo's a great fight.
I think Mike Richmond and Lorenzo are almost the same fucking size. I mean, Mike Richmond, I think, is the same size as Lombard. But I feel like in terms of weight, Lorenzo Hunt and Mike Richmond are close to the same size, even though Richmond used to fight at 135. Did you see that motherfucker when he was standing next to me after my fight?
Yeah, man.
Well, I was like,
huge.
what the fuck is this? He's big, man. He's a beefy boy right now, that's for sure. I think him versus Lorenzo Hunt will go a lot different than what people think. But to be honest with you, man, I feel like that's what sells. I think everybody thought that wasn't a good fight for for Mike Richmond. And I feel like when you have that happen and then Mike Richmond goes in there and starches Lorenzo, I feel like that's the best thing that can happen to your star power,
That'd be fucking
definitely
insane.
Yeah, I can't wait for that one. That one, like, fan-wise, that fight blew up. When they got into that argument down in Hollywood, Florida, that shit blew up, and it's still to this day. That's like one of our best. Like Kyle posted them arguing with each other. That post still gets thousands of posts watches every day. I'm like, man, it's crazy. People really want to see that fight. So hopefully in the future we'll get to see it.
I would love to fucking see that fight.
All right, man. Yeah, I agree with you guys completely. Thank you guys for stopping in. We're going to let you go so you guys can enjoy this main event and watch the UFC fights. We're going to finish up our little fucking show here and call it a night, brother.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure, brother.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys for having us on, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
All
Well,
right,
get
guys.
yourselves back. Okay. Frank, get your knee better, but Yuli, get yourself back in the ring, man. Like,
Yeah, I'll be there soon.
He's fighting at the end of the month, man.
Oh,
What is it,
awesome.
September 21.
Yeah, I got a boxing match.
Oh, you got a
September
boxing
23rd.
match. Okay.
Oh yeah, put it out there. When is it?
September 23rd.
Can we
Miami,
see it
Florida.
somewhere?
You know what? Go on my Instagram.
Okay.
I'll have the link there.
Okay,
All right.
awesome.
Sounds
All right,
good.
guys.
All right.
Man.
Take it
All
easy,
right,
guys.
brother. See
Later.
you guys.
Later.
There you go. Yuli's fighting at the end of the
go.
month in a boxing match. He stays busy, man. He'll take MMA
does.
fights.
I
He'll
know.
take bare knuckle MMA
Right.
fights. He'll take
He bounces all over the place.
Dude,
Yeah,
this
he
fight
just
is-
stays busy. That guy's got a busy life. It'd probably be pretty interesting to follow him around with a camera. You know what I mean?
It
And
would
just
be,
kind of
'cause
just
he's a-
like
he's a god
document his
down
life.
there. He really is.
And not only is he really popular down in Miami, but his wife is a WWE superstar.
Yeah.
His friend is a international music superstar. Has his
Little
own channel
karate
on
hottie
Sirius,
right there.
right? He's got a lot of famous friends. He's hanging out with the guy he just fought for a title in bare knuckle. He fights in MMA. He's going to be fighting in boxing. I mean, the guy has a very, very interesting life. So that is, he'd probably be
Mike.
someone to really, to follow him around with a camera and make like a little documentary about his life would be pretty interesting.
He has that little mini doc about his life. Hey, if
Right,
if,
yeah, and
if
it was good.
If Charissa Sagala wins this fight, we're gonna get her and the karate hottie on next week.
Oh yeah,
Guarantee it. Guarantee it.
Let's be honest about this fight, right? To compare what these two have done so far in bare knuckle.
Mm-hmm.
Britain Hart, obviously, I mean, you can look at she's the favorite,
Yeah.
right? She's the favorite
And
all
let's
day.
not
You would
forget
imagine that she's going to win this and not have a really, really tough time. But we know Sagala is about it, and she will stick with it. So, get her getting knocked out, she's going to be in the fight to the end. So, if she
the height
improves on
discrepancy is crazy.
Yeah, but you want to know what? It's not as crazy as you think it is because, look at them stand next to each other. Yesterday, she was wearing heels, big heels.
Yeah, but even right there when they were on the line, it looked like she was pretty fucking.
She definitely is taller, but yesterday, she was a foot taller than her. But yeah, if Sagala can hang in here and weather the storm, maybe in the later rounds, she's worked on some strength but she doesn't have any knockouts. That's the thing, she doesn't have any knockouts and that's what she's got to kind of bank on because I don't think she's going to outwork Britain. Britain is a fast-paced fighter, and she might not throw out these fucking vicious bombs all the time, but she's always working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oof. God. Britain's going to work.
I can't really hear you, Kyle.
I said Britain's going to work right now. I don't know. I think, am I ahead of you? She just laid.
No, I just couldn't hear you because you were far away from the mic and you were talking very low.
Oh. Let's see here.
Man, yeah, Sagala's cut over the left eye. Britain's working the body like she usually does. Back when they showed the replay of the Page fight and they showed the punch stats like usual.
Oh,
they showed that Page was outworking her in the body shots and the clinch and stuff, which I just don't believe is true. And it's funny because Chris Lytle's like, these stats, I don't think this is the fight that I just watched.
No, we were there when Paige and Britain fought each other. We were there live, and we're like, they showed the stats after the fight. We were like, they have to have them backwards. There's no way that's fucking true. There was no way, because I believe they had Paige outstriking Britain at the end of the fight, and we're like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Yeah, the stats are always off. I know they use a third-party company there, and they've got to try to find somebody different because it's almost like you're paying someone to not do their job. They don't do it correctly ever. Almost. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I can't say ever. Never speak in absolutes, but I'm pretty positive that 90% of the time it's wrong.
That was a good round.
It's not wrong by a little bit either, by a lot.
That was a good round for Britain. And you know what? Britain Hart, for being a long, like, rangy fighter that she is, dude, she's nasty in the clinch. And like, she was nasty in the clinch in that round. And when she fought Jenny Savage a couple fights back, she was fucking vicious in the clinch.
Dude, Jenny Savage. She
So
got
great.
a quick fucking, she got like
Great.
a KO knockout, you know, like she didn't knock her out like Cole, but she knocked her out. Like she was done. As soon as she fell on the ground, she put her hands up, was like,
No,
no,
she
mas.
verbally tapped, right? When
Yep. She was like, I can't do
tapped the
this. I'm
strikes.
done.
Tap to strikes.
Oof. Britain gained a lot of respect. I mean, I didn't ask people. I didn't go around saying, hey, did Britain gain respect after the Taylor fight, Faria Taylor? But I just know it. Like, I feel like instantly the entire bare knuckle fan base
Oof.
said, oh, shit. Let's look back now on who Faria has fought, because obviously Faria is the queen. We know she's
Yeah.
the best. No one can really contest, right? But Britain went 5 rounds with her, and it was a great fight. I mean, she did go back
Yeah.
and forth with her in the beginning. Faria took off at the end there and really bloodied her up, gave her put a lot of damage on Britain's face. But Britain hung in there, and Britain was not going to stop fighting unless she got knocked out. You know what I mean? Like she is one tough cookie.
You know, Segala took this 3 days ago.
She
Let's
did.
remember that. Let's remember that.
She did. She did not train.
Look at that. 35 out of 36 thrown. I don't know about that. That's what I'm saying.
97%.
I don't know about that. Come on.
Now, she just threw 3 punches right there, and I don't think she landed any of them. So right there, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
and then we just saw
That was
2
a
right
stiff
there.
jab,
So
stiff jab
either
right
she
there.
landed 97% before she'd missed those 5 punches, or that's not the correct punch count, you know?
Britain looks extremely, extremely comfortable in there.
Not saying Britain. Yeah, Britain's landing a whole bunch of shots, but
no, I'm saying like
97% is a little crazy.
That's 2 rounds to 0. But
yeah,
Segala bleeds, man. That's her thing. She's
happy about it, which is awesome.
She's the bare knuckle female Diaz brother.
Yeah, I do love her. She is great.
Yeah, she's amazing.
She's great. She's a great person. She's a sweetheart. I mean, the nickname is real. She is a sweetheart.
You got to imagine Jenny Savage fights the winner of this.
Oh yeah, she's
or Fanny Palumpi.
Where is she?
Who?
Jenny Savage. Where is she right now?
I hope she's out by the ring. I hope she's sitting with maybe she's sitting with the weekly bus guys.
The camera should be on her between rounds at some point.
Let me message her. Let's see if she's ringside.
The camera should switch to her at some point, because you know she's watching. Do you think that Britain ends this fight at some point or no?
I don't know, dude. I don't know, because Segala's so goddamn tough, and she's down for these dog fights. I think it could be, right now it's 2 rounds to 0. It could very well be 5-0 and go the distance.
Right. Oh. She had a good right there.
Big Ben says Segala's blocking with her face. That's that Mike Perry strategy. Let's see here. Segala's not throwing much. She needs to do something. Like get in there and start throwing. Ooh. Ooh. Couple solid lefts.
Ooh, she looked a little wobbled there. Segala did.
Yeah, a little wobble. A little shake it.
I think she's bleeding over both eyes now.
My shit just froze.
Did it? Oh, mine too, yeah.
Yep, it's back.
As you were saying it, mine froze.
Sagala's just not, dude. She's not throwing enough. She needs to get on the inside and make it a dirty fucking fight on the inside. She's too damn small. You cannot stay on the outside and just keep letting Britain throw fucking long punches at you.
Yeah, in the Pearl fight, that's how it was. Pearl kept her on the outside the whole fight, and then that was it.
Yeah,
I think if she could get on the inside and be a little bit more aggressive.
She's been working on her counterpunching. Dude, she's been training at Jackson Wink with that girl right there in the corner and several other high-level fighters. So she needs, I agree. She needs to get in there and fucking throw some punches. She's staying on the outside and just throwing like little fucking jabs that are about this far away from Britain.
Yeah. Yep. Round 3. So it's 3-0 right now. So now Sagala's just got to turn it up. And like I was saying earlier, she obviously she doesn't have a knockout. So she's going to need a knockout here. And after 3 rounds of fighting,
Don Musi went over there and said, "What do you think?" She was like, "Come on now."
Yeah, she loves this shit. She's not going to give up. She's a beast.
Come on now, Donnie boy.
Donnie boy, Dr. Don Musi.
The world famous Don Musi.
What's funny is I don't know the name of any doctors from any combat sports league ever. And I cannot remember any of their names.
Ooh, strong left.
But Dr. Don Musi, oh God, wow.
Britain looks untouched.
Yep, she's in and out, in and out, in and out.
She looks
fast.
Untouched. It doesn't. It says that Sagala's landed 63 punches. I don't know where those 63 punches came from.
Hart went from 97 to 55%. Actually, I'm not sure because I don't know if those were like I don't know if that was total strikes or what, but yeah, it said 55. So
did Musi say that 2 more punches and it's over? What?
Did he?
I didn't hear him say that. But I might have also been talking.
How would he know that? What if the punches didn't hit the cut? Maybe 2 punches to the body and the cut in the eye, it's over.
Ooh, that was a solid right.
2 punches and it's over. Just don't have the punch count guys count that.
Come on, Teresa. Get on the inside and try to make it dirty. Because Britain's making it dirty from the outside. She's just dirtying up her face. Oof. Tamarón. Ooh.
Ay. Yeah, she's really warming her up, man.
Yeah, she's Britain's getting better.
Yeah, and
she's so much
was
better. Dude,
training for Paige in London, right?
Right.
And now she's fighting Britain Hart at 115.
Yeah, different fighter, different weight class, different range, different length, different everything. Ben, we don't give a fuck, okay? He keeps telling us we're behind. There's nothing we could do about it. We refresh our shit, and it is what it is, man. I don't know what to tell you. We're watching. Sorry.
We got 1 round left in the 3-hour fight night or 5-hour fight. He's now telling us. We know.
I thought I was pretty well caught up, but it is.
The thing is
there's Pink Tyson there.
There's nothing we can do.
Corner.
I've refreshed my page a million times.
A million fucking times.
Always behind.
Pink Tyson there.
What you got to do is
Jessica Link.
What we could do is what I didn't do like I did last time is tell people where you're at so we can pause it and wait till that point in the round and then play so you were at the same point, you know? But it is what it is.
Where's 2 nods? He says they gift wrapped this belt for Britain. Chevy, they had to find a replacement on 3 days' notice. What do you mean? Like
they could have called it off the whole fight, but then the main event is going. And then the main event would have been the Riggs fight, and the headbutt would have ended the night, and that would have sucked too.
Who else would they have got? I mean, they could have fought. She could have fought Jenny.
They could have put Jenny. Yes,
That's the one that I thought they should have did.
they
But
they probably should have. But at the
if-
same time, if Jenny fought Britain now tonight and did end up losing, it would have been horrible for her. Because then
but Chevy's saying if there was no one else, they should have scratched it, dude. You would have lost the main event, and then this fight card would have fucking really been struggling. Would have really been struggling. This one sells.
yeah,
It's
it's a
more
tough.
interesting.
Hey, you know what it is? It's tough all the way around. Though.
It is.
Like
It's
when you
very-
lose someone like that, it's tough. But Jenny got a good knockout tonight, and her stock rose, and I think that's good for her.
Mhm. The division has some girls. You got
obviously it's
Felice Herrig is now in the BKFC. Let's remember that.
Yeah.
Felice Herrig's there. Andy Gwynn is there. Taylor Stalling's probably coming down to 115.
That's what I was just gonna say. Yep.
So I mean, they announced that they were going to have the inaugural belt tonight. They didn't want to go back on that. I'm assuming they didn't want to fucking cancel that. One way or another, they were going to put a belt on somebody. Sharice Sagala is game. She was already done. She had already done a training camp for London. She's in shape. She was back in a training camp for Denver.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I wonder.
I don't know what's going on with her. I don't even
I don't
know. There's a lot of people like that. Is Marina Kaufman 115?
Oof. I don't know what her weight class is, but you know what? Sagala is a goddamn gangster, dude. I know that she just lost again, but this girl goes 5 rounds every single fight. Every single fight.
Yeah. This is good sportsmanship here. I like this. She's probably just saying, like, thanks for taking the fight. I know it was late notice. Like, you didn't have to do that. Yeah, it's yeah. You
Hey,
know,
hold
it's
on 1 second. I'm going to describe exactly what I'm looking at right now. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Britain is about to. She just got her face wiped by Ryan Perez. Ryan Perez is finishing up wiping her face. They're hugging now. Ben, am I caught up or
no? Ben, we've been 20 seconds behind you, so pause your freaking screen and then press play. Pause your screen for 20 seconds and press play. God damn it.
Kamzat and Holland? They're about to fight.
Oh yeah, I want, for some reason, I don't even have anything against Kamzat, but I want Holland to win. I like Kevin Holland. I think he's awesome.
I like Kevin Holland as well. He's the modern day Batman. He'll get kind of like Brian Maxwell, right? He's fucking.
What's he saying that for?
Probably Sagala, because she just fights all the time. And
yeah, she wins and she has wars. I mean, I don't know if getting beat up a little bit.
I hate that, dude. Jeff Houston, don't get offended by this. If there has never been one before, just say the winner of this fight in the inaugural BKFC strawweight champion, Britain Hart or whatever the fuck, not and new, because there has never been one. Don't do the and new thing, dude. Oh, that shit fucking drives me crazy.
He's running out of chances to do it, so it's okay.
God, fucking cum shot Chimaev.
You can't do it anymore because it's one. What is it? 145. It's like, is that the only division that doesn't have a title right now?
She's the champ. Remember when Brian Sosha thought she was getting proposed to?
That's good. Next time we see him, we gotta bust his balls about that. I don't
so
think we ever
funny.
brought that up. We gotta bring that up with him when he thought she was getting proposed, except she got married the day before.
Yeah.
That shit was funny as hell.
Wait, what's going on? Wait, what's happening here?
Yeah.
Wait a
No,
minute.
she's just pulling out her
That's
teeth.
so funny, dude. It was so
That shit
funny.
that shit was great. I love Brian. And you know what? When I watched the bare knuckle show,
Mhm.
he's like such a genuine guy. Like he'll say something and not even know. Like
Not
everyone
realize
else
it,
is on
yeah.
the same page, but he's not. And he's like, "What do you mean gatekeeper's a bad term?" It's like, stop
Look at
saying
Martin. Look at Martin, dude. Brian gave a solid 10. Jesus Christ, dude. No, but dude, going back to the Jeff Houston thing,
Yeah.
it would be so much more of a highlight if he said, and the first ever BK or the very first whatever.
Yeah.
If he said some shit like that, it would be a highlight
The
reel.
inaugural.
But inaugural might be like whatever. And the BKFC's first flyweight champion or strawweight champion. Say something like that, not the and new. Who'd you take it from?
Well, it's funny because you say and new, and then you just sit there and wait for it because he says all this other shit, and everyone's standing there waiting to see who won.
Yeah.
Because when you say and new, for most fights, you already know who they're talking about because someone was already champion. But yeah, you say and new, and then you give the whole spiel after that. Everyone's just waiting, like and new.
Michael Quigg.
Who
Michael
is it?
Quigg agrees. He says saying and new makes no sense. It doesn't make any sense because there's never been one before. Anyway.
Right. Yeah, because they all wait and they see, like when he says and new, the crowd no one can get excited because nobody knows who he's talking about.
When they did it for Elvin, and he did that. And he's going and new, and the Elvin's corner was already celebrating like crazy, so we knew who won. But if they weren't jumping up and down and celebrating like crazy, we would have been waiting there to like, who's the fucking name? Like, you know. Anyways, man.
Is Joe
okay.
Riggs about to retire here on this broadcast because he just walked up to them? You saw him, right?
Yeah, maybe. Don't say anything. Ben, can you please don't say anything because you're obviously 20 or 30 seconds.
Pause it, please.
Hey, fight of the night, Mike. Fight of the night. Who is it?
Oh God, fight of the night.
I think it's Louie Lopez and Dylan Schultz for me.
Yeah, that's definitely the fight of the night. Yep.
Yeah, it's not the Rusty Crowder Kai Stewart fight. Unfortunately, that was a good war too for 5 rounds, but the Louie Lopez Dylan Schultz fight was like by far the number one fight of the night. Knockout of the night, maybe go. Oh no, Jenny Savage. I'll give her the knockout of the night. Yeah. Jenny Savage, because you don't see knockouts like that in female divisions very often. So,
Chevy, who do you think the fight of the night was? Did you say fuck no for the fight of the night, or
no? He's saying fuck no for the Kai Stewart Rusty Crowder.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, it's definitely the Schultz fight.
Yep, Louie Lopez.
Because Lopez came in,
awesome.
He was losing, then he came back and knocked him out, and that was great.
And then knockout of the night. What do you think? You think
Jenny
it's
Savage?
Jenny Savage or Go-Go? Right? Didn't Go-Go have a good knockout?
Yeah, he had a bunch of knockdowns, but just a straight up fucking one shot knockout done. Jenny Savage fucking came in and the way so you watch the female fights, we know there's not a lot of knockouts like that. That does not happen often, especially in bare knuckle so far. Yeah. The only person who's been doing stuff like that is Christine. You know? She came in and she hit her with like a one shot fucking that's it. You're done.
Big Ben says the knockout of the night was the second fight of the night, which I did not see because I was putting my children.
Yeah, it was the prelims fight. The dude fucking got hit, and no, it wasn't the second fight of the night. The second fight of the night was a decision. Is he saying the second fight of the main card where the guy fell and hit the back of his head?
Second fight of the main card was Louie Lopez.
He's talking about the first one, the Beryl, that guy that got knocked down and kind of like he like fell and like his head kind of bounced off the mat.
Yeah, I would have still gave that to Jenny Savage. I think Jenny Savage's knockout was more impressive, especially because of it's a 115-pound girl knocking somebody out.
Yeah.
And the
Fucking
girl
good.
immediately like verbally tapped as soon as she hit the ground. It was fucking crazy.
Did Britain Hart fight yet? Yes, she won 5 rounds to zip.
Chris Farley, what's up?
Chris Farley. Yeah. What happened, dude? What did you do? I was very upset when you died of an overdose. I have to let you know.
The snaky leg, dude. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I wasn't as impressed with that knock. I mean, it was a good knockout, and he did do the snaky leg, and he fucking wobble, dude, shake it, and a wobble. But Jenny Savage put that girl on her back, and when she hit the mat, she went like this. I'm done.
Yeah.
Her eyes
Can't do
shut.
this.
It was a nice, beautiful fucking 1-2, boom, boom. Anyways, Mike,
Yeah.
we have to work in the morning.
The women looked great. They looked great.
The women look great. I mean, Britain Hart looked at about as fucking okay. Chris Farley's asking us about how she look. Britain Hart looked untouchable in that fight against Charissa Sagala. Sagala, if you look at the stats, it'll probably say that she hit her 75 fucking times, but I bet you she didn't hit her more than 20. You know what I mean? Like it didn't seem like anything Sagala threw towards Britain Hart all fight long landed, but Britain stayed on the outside and just picked her apart the entire fight. It was a wash. It was a clear 50-45 washout. Right?
Yeah. Well, love Charisse Sagala, but she definitely lost 5 rounds to Zippy. Britain Hart's a 115-pound champion. Jenny Savage is just going to want that belt.
Sagala took that fight on 3 days' notice and went 5 rounds with her too. I wonder
she was training for months.
Right, she was training for months. I just wonder if Britain wanted to finish it, if she could have. You know what I mean?
I would imagine she would have. I don't think if I was a fighter, I would try to finish the fight. You know, I mean,
me too.
That's how I feel,
know,
anyways.
But she doesn't. Yeah, you're right. So who's gonna fight PVZ now?
I don't think PVZ might not fight. I don't know.
Yeah, I am telling you that if you're gonna see Paige fight again, it will be in November on the Hollywood card. Guarantee it. I got some decent intel on that if she fights again, it will be on that Hollywood November 13th card or whatever. But I have no fucking clue who she's gonna fight.
Right.
Not a clue.
All right, my friend.
So who won main event October 15th? Are you saying who wins?
Who is the main event?
It's Mike Richmond and Isaac Doolittle.
Yeah.
Oh, who main for October 15th? It's Doolittle and
Richmond.
Doolittle and Richmond.
Yeah.
That's the main event. That's your main event. Interim title fight. I'm sure they're going to build that one up because there's a shit. Denver, we got to get out there because Denver is a fight town just like Albuquerque.
Yeah.
So
all right, man. Well, we got to get up in 5 hours.
Missed that part, I guess. Yeah. All right, man. Hey, thank you guys for tuning in and watching these fights with us. It was another good night of fights. It was a disappointing end to the co-main. It was a washout in the main, but we did have some things to talk about with Jenny and Gogo and Kai Stewart showing his fucking, showing his balls out there. With that said, man, Mike and I got to work at the ass crack of dawn.
Yeah.
So
we got a meeting. We're going to be sitting in a meeting at 7 a.m.
Yeah. So I'll be up at 5:30 doing my slides and getting ready to brief you fools. Mike's going to brief some people too. Mike's going to brief people on his 30, 60, 90. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but
can't wait.
All right, brother. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll do this again sometime. Peace.